What's up, everybody, and welcome
Hey,
back
how's it
to. There we go.
going?
I like that. Welcome back to Adventure with Nubs, and of course, I got my co-host Dom, and we got a special guest Kendrick. Matthew and Jenny and Fluffy could not make it tonight, but we are still going to have an epic night. I can still have three more people on panel. Yeah. So, how's everybody doing? We got Miss Nicole in the house. We got
Hello,
Brad,
Nicole.
my
Hello,
favorite
Vodka.
vodka.
We have Jenny Love,
Sweet Jenny Love, I love you.
Arena, Bets. I saw Mr. Bean,
Hey,
Rollerbar.
Hey, Wanda, how you been?
Hey, Sneaky. Hi, Wanda. How's it going?
Tony.
We have the wonderful Vodka Vamp.
Oh, of course. Oh, hang on. I'm getting old. Oh, shit. Okay,
Hey, Tony. How's it going?
Oh, yeah, I hear that. God, my stomach is off the chain tonight.
Tony is saying to stop counting those the little lines and get a digital clock to start on time.
I love you. Yeah, I never start on time anymore. Usually I'm early or I'm like 10 minutes late. Hey, we got Tonya in the house.
Hey, Tonya.
I'm going to drop the link. Normally I don't do this, but I'm going to drop the link in the chat for a few people. Anybody who wants to come up. Yeah, I know you know how I feel about dropping the link in the chat.
Yeah, well, no, hold on. Does anybody? Oh, you shared it, so forget it.
Yeah, I already put it out there.
I was about to ask if anybody wants to join us on panel. Yeah, Bets. It could be anybody in particular.
Yeah, Beth, you know,
we're not picky. We're not picky. The only thing we have questions. We're supposed to have an agenda to go through, but yeah, anybody that wants to come up on panel.
Yeah, you can come up, Mr. Bean. You ain't been on my panel. I think you was on my panel a while back, if I'm not mistaken, before you became Mr.
I haven't seen Mr. Bean in a long time.
This is my first time on Nubs' panel, so
I know my first time being on panel with you was last night. What is up, George?
What's up? It's been a while.
I know, buddy. How you been?
Oh, I'm all right.
You've been on my panel at least once a while back.
Yeah, when I went by as George Ward, not as Mr. Bean and GW. But the GW is still my name.
Always good seeing everybody. But yeah, tonight's topic, we're going to be talking about the biggest wow moments during your investigation, your worst moments during your investigation, and we're going to be talking about paranormal apps. We got nobody in particular in the chat. I need
know who that is.
I had to do that because Dom said nobody in particular. I'm here.
Hi, Mom.
Hello, son.
Hi, my piece.
Nubsy, how do you want to start this? Which question do you want to use to start?
We are actually going to do your most wow moment during the investigation, and I'll start this one off this time. Actually,
hold on. Let's do it like a W.
Yeah, we'll go
me,
Beth, Kindred, George,
and then Dom. And me last one.
Yeah, we'll do it that way.
Now, I never recorded my experience, but I got a few.
Nice. I have to say mine was probably my not the last investigation, but the one before last night. We went to this house and we had a freaking car tire just start rolling out of nowhere. Like,
oh, wow.
We was all in the one room and all of a sudden you just see this car tire just coming at us and there was nobody else in the house. Because And there was nobody else in the house, and all of a sudden, this car tire just rolls about 2-3 feet, and it's going. Like it was. That was. It was either gonna be that. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I said when it started happening. I seen the movie, yeah, Rubber. I was just like, we're about to get our head blown off by a rubber tire. If anybody hadn't seen that movie Rubber with the freaking car tire just rolling around, blowing people's head off, it's a
Yeah,
great
it's
movie.
smashing up people's and yeah.
It is such a great, cheesy horror movie.
Yeah, I was about to say it's cheesy a little bit, but yeah.
But that and probably when I went to Road 666 and see two people get legit possessed. Like their eyes turned pure white, and it was just creepiest thing I've ever seen. And the only reason I know they got possessed is because when their eyes turn white, it's like every possession I've seen. And I've seen a few of them on live, like two for sure that I can say was legit possession. And somebody on this panel was one of them. But I've seen some crazy stuff, but probably the car tire. Hey, Sue. But yeah, probably the car tire was my biggest wow moment because it was freaking intense and one of the most craziest things I've ever seen on an investigation. Beth, your biggest wow moment other than seeing my drones at your house, but you already know about that.
Yeah, I took one down. I know.
I know.
Okay, if it has to be during an investigation,
No, it can
I
be anytime.
well, I had to consult with Nicole on this,
Really good the damn nubs.
and the one that she said it wasn't during an investigation; it was in the house, and I was sorting things out, and I turned around and looked to see if anyone was near me because my butt was grabbed.
I didn't do it this time.
And nope, there was nobody there. But it's not the first time that's happened in this house either. I don't have any huge wow moments that happened during an investigation. The closest I have is out in my backyard when a finger went across my neck.
Ooh.
That's where your finger went, Nubs.
Shit.
Yeah,
I thought it was an insect at first, and I put my hand right up there, and there was nothing there. I was like, "Oh crap!"
in the backyard of Beth's house, I saw a couple of lives, and it's very special as a backyard. Seriously.
It's not your run of the mill backyard.
Yeah, it's pretty special. Yeah.
Crafty getting filled up in the house.
Yeah, it has happened a few times.
Well,
Although, okay, in the house, something else did kind of. Okay, when I get up from the computer to go to the bathroom and I got William out, I look at him and I'll say something. I'm not ignoring him, and then I'll go do what I need to do. I come back out. Well, did the same thing this one night. When I came out, William was sideways in the pillow like he was trying to get out of the pillow.
oh wow.
He wanted to go to the washroom with you.
Well, I hope not.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, actually, the first time I heard the cannon go off, that was a wow moment.
Hold on. Was it on his second live No, the first. No, hold on.
That
Not
was
the last one.
gunshots.
Not the last one you did, but the one before. Did we hear a cannon go off?
That was gunshots.
It was gunshots. Okay, sorry.
Yep. But I'll tell you, I went over to William and I said, I don't know where you think you're going, but you're not getting there. and I put him back the same way in the pillow.
I was not subscribed to your new channel, Beth. Holy crap.
I think it's a bunch of crock.
Hey, JAXXX.
Well, you can think whatever you want, Jax.
That's the neighbor party.
I'm not here to try to convince Johnny.
Yeah, they can knock my water and Gatorade off, but once they knock my soda off, I'll have an issue with the spirit. Like, you don't touch my Dr. Pepper or Coke.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! They can take whatever they want in my office, and
you can take my soul, just don't take my cigarettes, Dr. Pepper or Coke.
Oh, they can take the cigarettes too. Touch my Dr. Pepper, you're dead. Oh, actually, they're already dead.
Yeah, I said they already did, Dom.
Assuming they were living to begin with.
That's true. That's
well,
true.
I know what not to do, so I'm not unalive when Dom is here.
Okay, and why?
I'm not touching your Dr. Pepper.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to be unalive.
Oh, okay. Unalive. I heard alive. I was going. You're already on alive.
No, unalive.
Just a second to 2 minutes.
Because YouTube doesn't like the other word.
My house is haunted too. Like, I got Beth that likes to hang out. Not this Beth, but a little 8-year-old girl named Beth that hangs out in my closet a lot. Everybody's done seen her.
Yeah, I've seen her a number of times.
She likes to hide stuff. She likes to go to my buddy's truck when he's here and put handprints on his windows. Like, we'll be out there playing Magic, and then all of a sudden he was like, Nub, your little ghost friend just put handprints on my window again. I was like, she does that, man. You just got to get used to her. Like,
actually, that's pretty cool.
And then I got like 4 spirits on this property. I think she's from the Civil War, just the way she dresses. Nah, I mean, I'm cool with having spirits in my house. Shoot. Just my aunt, I got a whole bag of dolls, and my aunt don't know that they're haunted and all that. Like, if she knew that I had haunted dolls, they'll be outside getting burned right now.
Oh no!
But my aunt don't know about the 2 Ouija boards I got in the house either. She don't know that I did a Ouija board session in the living room a couple weeks ago with a buddy of mine.
Oh no, she may now.
She may now. But my buddy of mine was like, I don't believe in them and all that. And I was like, all right, well, let's do it. But if we're going to do the Ouija board, we're going to do it serious and not take it as a game. And he was all serious about it. And we didn't have no issue. But one of the cats, as soon as we started asking questions, the cat jumped on the table and straight knocked the freaking planchette out of our hand. But Kendra, do you have any wow moments?
Yeah. The night that changed my life was at an old train depot, and needless to say, I was always more of the skeptic person, even though I believed, but I didn't believe in a lot. You know, I always heard people say, oh, I can feel a heaviness in the room, or I feel this energy or that. I'm an emotional empath, but I've never felt energies before. And this one night I was just sitting there and we were filming and had a K2 meter in front of me, and it was just going crazy. But there was other K2 meters around it and other EMF meters, and none of them were doing anything. So we thought, well, maybe this meter's not working. So we switched it with another one, And then that one started lighting up like crazy. And it was just right in front of me. And so we had our dowsing rods and was asking questions, is this a little girl we're talking to? And she kept pointing to this other room with the dowsing rods. And so we thought, okay, do you want us to go into that room? And the dowsing rods immediately crossed for a yes. So I picked up the K2 meter. And as soon as I hit the threshold, I felt like I stuck my finger in a light socket and my K2 meter pegged red. And every hair on my body stood up, and it stayed that way for about 10 minutes.
Ooh.
Like I've never felt the energy before. And that night, ever since then, I can feel energy. I can pick up crystals and feel their energies. I can feel it when I hold my cell phone. I can feel the pulsating from it, different things like that. But we had a demonologist with us that night, and he started asking questions while my kid was holding the dowsing rods. And we got to, getting questions like, well, are you of this world? And it said no. And then were you conjured? It said yes. And there's a haunted jail down the road where people do have in the past, tried conjuring and things like that. So we asked, did you come from the haunted jail? And it said yes. So it was attached to somebody who brought it to that train station. So we basically got rid of that entity and helped the little girl spirit out, it seems like that was her big thing. She just wanted to get our attention to help her out, to get the evil out of there.
And that does happen.
And the little girl spirit ended up following us home. I guess she liked us and wanted to thank us, and kind of feel like she protects us now.
Well,
So yeah, that was my big wow moment.
Whew. That
We got it on video on my YouTube channel if anyone wants to watch it.
I think I watched that one the other day, actually.
And Kindred, the more you do this, the more you're gonna experience.
Oh yeah.
And the stronger your gifts will be too.
I've noticed.
Okay.
It's just that one night was the catalyst, and ever since then it's just kind of built upon itself, I've noticed. And
we're gonna have a special guest up here in a second, guys.
Ooh.
Well, he's not really a special guest, he's up here all the time.
I thought I was your special guest.
Well, you are my special guest. You and George and Bethy, or nobody in particular. Like, y'all are my.
So Dom's not special.
Dom's my co-host with Paranormal 101. He's been up here for all of them. He's the one that came up with this plan
since the beginning. So
yeah, he's the one that came up with.
I'm nothing. I'm just parts.
He's just dumb. He's just dumb.
I'm just dumb. I'm the part of the dust collecting in the corner. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, I know what they're definitely capable of. If you don't do it correctly, they can be bad. But if you do a Ouija board or dowsing board,
actually, we spoke about Ouija boards. Isn't it in number 3?
It was either 3 or 4. Yeah.
Yeah, we spoke about Ouija boards. I have, like I said, I have one here.
Dawson's got like 10 of them. That's probably one of the coolest ones I've seen, to be honest with you.
Ooh. I think I've seen one like that on TV, but I didn't know what it was.
I have to put a light bulb on the other side. It's somewhere in the thing, but now it's calibrating.
Hey, we got Wolf. Hey, Mama Wolf.
Hey, Wolf.
Hey, Helena.
But when you touch, see the blue lights lighting up when I touch the.
Yeah, hang on. Let me get to the full screen again. Okay. I see it now. Yeah.
So you ask the spirits. This what I like with that is yes, you're using a board anyways, but you don't have your hands connected to the board.
Yeah. Hey, Matthew.
I'm not saying it's better, but it's gonna bring you maybe less problems than having your fingers on
Bad
the board.
medicine.
Hey, Bad, how's it going?
Hey, brother. How y'all doing?
Doing pretty good. Pretty good.
That's good.
Mommy in the house.
How's it going, Mats? Hey,
Hey.
Mats, I would like to take Nubsy. I would like to take a minute to offer our sincere sympathies to Mats. Sorry for your loss, brother. And
No, all good.
yeah.
At least he ain't got to suffer anymore in this world.
That's true. That's true. Are you you're still out of town, aren't you?
Yeah. I've been doing some things out here, taking care of his house and all that stuff.
I mean, that's where you grew up at. Well, born at or whatever you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, not
Probably.
awesome, but you know what I mean.
And I've been doing some late night videoing in his house. His house is, he lives on Missionary Ridge, which was a Civil War battlefield and everything. And one of his houses was a Civil War hospital. And we've been staying there the last couple of nights, and there's a lot of weird shit that's been going on in that house. He has this dual swinging door that goes from his living room into his kitchen. It's kind of like old saloon doors, but they're full frame doors. And every night around like 2 a.m. they start swinging open. And last night, his favorite bottle of Jack Daniels was on the counter, and 2 shot glasses were filled with Jack Daniels. So,
dang, girl, you never sleep. You never sleep, my mommy. By the way, I do got the most beautiful mom in the world, in Helena, the prettiest mommy ever.
Hi, Wanda. I already said hi to you. Hey, Matt.
hey, Beth. How you doing, sis? Hello.
We
Hello,
are going to.
Kendra.
I can already tell Matt's most wow moment on an investigation probably when he got pushed and broke his leg, because we watched that investigation not too long ago on the live stream, and you can clearly hear somebody say something, and then you just fucking fall. Like, it was whoa. Whew. I remember watching that live.
I saw the live too when
it actually happened. Like, it was terrifying. Like, But George, what about you? Your biggest wow moment?
Well, I used to live in a motorcycle shop as a security guard, and I knew the place is haunted. And we unplugged the air compressor every night. Just leave it off. Unplug it so it won't kick on or anything, run up the electric bill, because they got a motorcycle shop, but they was just starting out and not really got the people yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, Miss.
And then all of a sudden, about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, the air compressor kicked on. Well, I go check it out. I go check it all out. I went inside. I was already inside of it. Place is all locked up. Walked all the way through it. Turned on the lights. Walked back there, and I said, "Okay, spirits, I guess you needed some air." And air compressor was still unplugged, but it was on. And I go, "Okay, well, good night. Y'all have fun. I'll see y'all in the morning." And I mean, what can you do? I mean,
Yeah,
how
you
can
really
you turn
can't
something off? It was already unplugged.
yeah, you really can't do nothing. You're like, all right, we'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, I mean, all right, good night. I'll see you in the morning. And then the next day, I get up to go out back, and it feels like this guy. You know how like you got a drunk person, you can smell the alcohol on them when they come by you and stuff. Well, the gravel was moving, but there's no one there, and they walk right on by, and I'm going, wait a minute, are y'all seeing this? I got everybody looking at it. I said, look at the gravel. Someone's walking. You can see the gravel pushing down, but there's no one there. I thought, man, this place is cool. I love this place. And I stayed there for 4 years by myself. Every night I stayed there. Didn't go nowhere really, just stayed there. I loved it. I thought it was the most exciting thing, but I wish I could recorded it, but I didn't have a phone because I was homeless. I lived in a motorcycle shop.
Yeah.
They would give me a place to live so I could keep an eye on their stuff because I'm 6'5", 300 pounds. I ain't no little person. I even had cops come in and says, well, I thought you breaking in. And I go, get the hell out. We're not open today. You come back tomorrow when the hours are open. Then you'll see me here. And I pushed them out. I said, no, get the hell out. I don't give a shit. You try to shoot me or not, I'll beat the hell out of y'all. Get the hell out. They got out. I shut the door and locked it. I said, man, it's so damn hot up in here that I need some air. And I had the door open so I could have some air. But everybody knew that I lived there. I wasn't worried about thieves coming in.
Yeah.
But man, that place was spooky. There was I go into the fridge and I stuck my head in and getting ready to grab something out of the back, and I heard a bunch of kids laughing. 3 o'clock in the morning now. Okay, well, I looked around the shop. I went outside, looked, and I going, okay, this is weird. I mean, I heard kids. I heard 2 little old women talking, but I can't understand what they're saying. But you can hear this little old antique radio playing some very old music. And I'm going, huh. You talking about a place haunted during the day and night. That place was haunted. I would love to go back there and record it. I really would. I would go live too if I did. Since I could go live now, just started could go live, but
Well, you know what, George? Spirits don't have time constraints like we do. So it really doesn't matter whether it's day or night.
exactly. I've been seeing stuff all my life. I thought they just followed me.
This is how I feel. I feel that we notice it more at night because it's quieter.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, you can hear more. There ain't no traffic. There ain't no noise, and you don't have to worry about the birds. And you know what I'm saying? Everything should be asleep, and that's when you hear a lot of it. But you can hear during daytime. My friends came over to the shop. We're all sitting in the office, and who's working on the motorcycle? No one. I hear tools dropping. I said, we'll go back here and look. He goes around the corner, and there wasn't a soul in that whole entire building. Says what's in that office. And I mean, a lot of customers came in and hear it. Dogs are looking at the shadows on the walls. I had a friend, I told him, I said, man, bring your ghost equipment over. We're going to set up. He goes, all right. And he said something, I don't know if it was Josh or Joshua or something like that. And he called him an SOB. He says, where you at? And I started laughing. I said, she doesn't mean it. Just let him know that you're here. And I say, are you ready? He goes, yeah. As soon as I turn off the light in the office, he shot out that place and he hasn't came back. He didn't care about his ghost equipment. He didn't care about nothing. I started laughing. It felt like he went right through him. And I mean, you could see the shadow going through him plain as day. And me and my wife was sitting there. We was busting out laughing because I done had this spirit go through me, and it makes you almost feel like you're pale white. I mean, you're sweating bullets, you're cold all at once, and you got to run outside. You got to do something. I said, all right, I know you're here. I felt you. I know you're here. And I never knew what his name was. I couldn't pick it up what he said, but man, That dude did not step foot back on that property ever, not even during daytime. I had to take his ghost equipment back to his place. That little meter that goes from green to red, it was pegging. It stayed on peg. It didn't even go back down at all. I don't care where you went at in that building or outside, it would not go back down to nothing. It stayed in the red. And I says, God, I love this place. And I'll tell them every night, good night, spirits. I love you. See you in the morning. And I swear to God, everybody heard it. Good night. They'll say it. Good night, just as plain as day. And my friend, man, he took the guy who owned the motorcycle shop, he heard it. He went back there with his gun out. I said, what the hell are you going to shoot? You can't see him. What are you going to shoot? You better not shoot me. And he went back. He was freaking out. He says, I got to go. I said, well, good night. Have fun. I'm going to stay here with the spirits. I loved it. I really did. I loved that place. But it was in my hometown, which is one county away. I want to go back and see if I could get permission to stay the night so I could record all night and show everybody this building. I'm telling you, this building is wicked.
If it's still the same owners, they know you, so you can ask the permission to see. And worst comes to worst, they'll tell you no.
Yeah,
that's the worst thing you can have. So
that is true. The worst they can do is say no. Like,
oh yeah, exactly. I mean, well, the owner of the place, he ain't a motorcycle shop no more. I don't know what it is, but I know the owner of the building. But he doesn't believe in spirits. He don't believe in ghosts. He thinks I'm crazy. He really don't want me on his property, but he doesn't mind me. He always says hello. He's nice. But he just don't believe there's something there. And I would love to show him proof. There is something there.
Yeah, well, just ask him if you would like if it was proved to him.
Do what?
Ask him if he would like it to be proved to him.
Well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to get a way to go back down there to my hometown, but my sister don't get into the stuff that I get into. It freaks her out. She don't want no part of it. My nephews don't want no part of it. Only person who likes it is me. I love it. I actually think it's great. I'll go sleep in a coffin if they let me.
Yeah, same here with my family. They were like, I ain't doing that dumb shit.
Now, I never played with Ouija boards. I mean, I never done that like that, but I did get a lot of voices on the recorder, but I couldn't figure how to work the recorder thing. And I kept looking at it. I kept asking people to help me, and I got rid of the recorder. But now, since I have a cell phone, I want to go back and actually do it.
Yeah.
But the place is actually wicked as hell too. It's cool place.
Hey, sorry, comment ça va? Est-ce que ça va bien?
Son, you need to behave in the chat.
I didn't do nothing.
Yeah. He's talking about.
I'm talking about the Cowboys because Nubsy is talking about his Eagles, and yeah.
You know what? Football season starts in about 2 more weeks down. I mean, preseason now.
Yeah.
But regular season starts in about 2 more weeks. You just wait. You know there's going to be trash talking, especially when we play.
Mm-hmm.
You just wait.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I agree. Cowboys are still a thing.
You're going to get crushed big like this.
I just want to say, George, it's going to be hard if the owner is a true skeptic, unless they physically experience anything on their own.
I know it's hard to prove to them.
Yeah, I mean, even if you bring them solid evidence, because I'm probably the most skeptical person on this panel.
Val, you can't be a cheesehead. Please tell me you're not a cheesehead.
Only good thing about the Packers. Oh, hang on, with Brett Favre, and that's been about 10, 15 years ago, so never mind. Okay, Sarah. Love
But
you.
the thing is like trying to prove to hardcore skeptics, especially religious skeptics, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you literally could have a full body apparition appear right in front of them and try to shake their hand, and they're going to believe that it was smoke, it was mist, it was something else that clouded their mind.
Well,
You know,
some people are so afraid of it that
too.
if they don't acknowledge it, it doesn't exist.
right? I mean, and that still makes hardcore skeptics, you know,
Yeah.
fear, accepting the unknown, accepting something that is not the norm, you know, because no matter.
Well, I even told the owner, I said, man, this whole place is full of spirits, but he didn't believe me. He thought I was crazy. Even though I might be crazy and I get a check for it, but still, that's not the point. I know what's there.
I know. And
we're all a little crazy.
Yeah. I mean, that's why we do this stuff.
It's crazy. I'm not crazy.
But the thing is, there's going to be more skeptics out there to prove you all wrong than there is going to be believers out there, even though it is becoming bigger over the past 50, 70 years than it ever has throughout the rest, before all of this. Like in the 20s, in the 1800s and stuff like that, where housewives were sitting around the dinner table before they cooked supper having seances on Friday night. I mean, that was a normal Friday night to most people from the 1800s on. And you're talking about in the 1920s when you could get your hands on any kind of haunted object, or there was people in America that had 3 or 4 Egyptian mummies sitting in their living room. I mean,
I wish I could get something like that. That would be freaking awesome.
You can't anymore because it's against human rights.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go dig up King Tut's thing, and I'm gonna kidnap King Tut. I'm just kidding. Don't send the FBI.
It's already undug. You just have to steal it from the museum.
It's already been done.
Yeah.
DNK's in the chat.
But
hey,
tell him
DNK.
to come on panel. Give him the link.
Well, right now I have a panel 4.
Oh no, we have 6. Sorry, I didn't say nothing.
But DNK, you can definitely join on the next Paranormal 101, which will be in 2 weeks. Because next week we'll be talking about dragons.
Yay!
DK, is this stand for Donkey Kong?
I love good people.
Yay, dragons! Yay!
Well, I mean,
dragons, huh?
It was for my season 1 finale of my Cryptid Saturday.
Dragons. We could have went with so many other things.
I got plenty of them for season 2.
There's a lot of such. Well, actually, no. Yes.
Well, welcome back.
Yes, there's mermaids.
I got them. I got Wendigos.
Mermaids.
Those are crap. That's all crap. I mean,
Matt, from now
on, when you discuss cryptids like that, it's like discussing the big 4 in North America: Bigfoot, Chupacabra, Mothman. Yeah,
Dogman. You forgot Dogman.
It's like you're beating a dead horse.
I understand what you're saying.
With a pool noodle.
You forgot aliens like me. And
yeah. You know, that stuff.
Aww.
You know, there's over.
She's taking
it's just like in the spirit in paranormal. There is so many more to spirits
Actually,
then
Val just brought a good subject. MIB.
Men in Black.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I was thinking about doing a whole live stream based on the Men in Black. So I'm thinking about.
they're technically not cryptids, though.
No,
not
but they are
cryptids.
aliens. Men in Black are not
Uh,
government officials. They are aliens. Now, I'm probably wrong about that, but I will always say that till I die.
Who the fuck is shooting?
It was not me.
Come in.
Cool. I hope you kill them. That was like 10 shots in a row.
I thought that was you
ain't
knocking.
I
We
thought
could
that was
hear
a
it.
camera.
That was a gunshot.
Holy
It could have
crap.
12 shots.
We could hear
Hey,
it.
now that's my favorite show right there. Men and Nubs. Yeah, girl.
Or men with nubs.
Men with Nubs.
Oh no.
Yeah. But, it's like the paranormal. There is thousands and thousands and thousands of different types of spirits in different cultures, different forms of history and everything. It's not all ghosts aren't just humans that walk around. Did you reload?
Did you reload?
Okay.
There's stuff like elementals and the fae and things like
Yep.
that. It's all in like another dimension. It's here, but we just can't really experience it all the time.
See,
But
Elementals is one that I want to get to know more about because I know jack crap about elementals, and that's the God's honest truth.
Oh
I
my
know
God.
there's fire, air, water, earth.
Well, there's there's soul element. There's life element. There's light. There's darkness. But the thing is it paranormal? Is it cryptid? Is it Is it another
Please
like
not respected right off. Nothing towards you or DK, what happened?
I didn't see nobody disrespect. I'm sorry if somebody disrespected you.
Wait, what?
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
Maybe somebody said something and you thought they disrespect. I'm sorry to hear that, DNK, though.
Very sorry. Very sorry. What happened, DK?
Yeah, we don't know what happened.
I'm trying to see in the chat. You continue, Nubs. I'll try to check in the chat what happened.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
I didn't see nothing. I promise.
Yeah, take care of that. I'll run my cocksucker for a little bit for y'all.
Ooh, daddy.
So yeah, I know, right?
I'm wondering if it's just a misunderstanding.
I think it was just a misunderstanding, probably. I mean, that happens a lot.
I think it was a private message or something because I don't see anything in the chat.
Yeah, I just did the chat from top to bottom. I know what happened. When we're saying DK, somebody said something about Donkey Kong.
Oh, that was me. I was wondering if DK stand for Donkey Kong. I didn't know what the name was.
DK. That was they were just asking.
It was a question. It was
a
question.
Yeah, it was a question. I didn't mean to insult anyone.
Yeah, he wasn't disrespecting you. He wasn't insulting.
I didn't know what DK stand for. I didn't know if it was what it was.
Yeah, it was just a misunderstanding, buddy. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry that.
Yeah, Missile is saying the same thing. It's probably when.
We love you, DK.
DK, much. See, he's saying it's when it DK. It wasn't in disrespect. It was Kindred asking the question because he didn't know
you. Kindred, George.
Sorry.
It was just a misunderstanding, buddy. They didn't.
It's a misunderstanding. It wasn't an insult. He wanted to know if DK standing for Donkey Kong. He didn't say where Donkey Kong.
It's okay, buddy.
Okay, this is when punctuation does matter. If you're asking a question, it's easier to tell it's a question if you use a question mark.
No, but it was said.
No, he said it. He
It
said it.
was said on panel. It wasn't said in the chat
Yeah,
server.
it was just a
Oh,
little,
oh,
it was just a little misunderstanding. It nothing disrespect. He
all right.
didn't. The heck I can't talk.
Yeah, I didn't mean to
This is
say
what
it to you.
happened.
I didn't know what it
What was
meant. I
that?
mean, that's the only thing that popped up in my head is DK, and man, I hadn't heard of DK in a long time. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know if that stands for that or is it stand for something else, or
Yeah.
Okay,
I was just asking a question.
it's just a misunderstanding, and we can move on.
Okay,
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
it's all good, DK. It wasn't. It
My
wasn't.
bad. My bad.
Oh, you're good, brother.
Yeah,
We're all good.
that's
Much love to
what
everybody.
happens.
At least I'm
That's what
manning
happens
up
when
and
you
admitted
have like
my fault.
6. That's what happens when you have like 6 people up on panel and we all run our mouths at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make fun of no one. It's just I didn't know what it stand for. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of.
I know summer's almost over, but goodness gracious, it's
You're
hot
fine.
in my room. My room's like 10 degrees
Maybe
hotter.
it's just because it's just because I'm in the closet. It's okay.
When you're
Get
coming
out
out
of
of
the
the closet.
closet.
See, this is why I
Man,
stay quiet and just listen.
the things I do in the darkness only deserves to be in a closet.
I don't know
Okay.
about all that
Leave
now.
that there. You can leave that there. We do not want to know what you're doing.
We all
with
have
the
imaginations.
Oh,
I'm
y'all
the
don't
only
okay.
female up here, and I'm not touching that.
You my
I don't know, Beth. I could be a female too. You don't know that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I do know
It's
that.
2022 now. Hey, you don't know.
Hey now. I mean,
Raina's like,
any of
"Damn,
us could be
Okay.
wearing bedazzled
continue.
chats at any time.
Let's continue with our panel.
Oh yeah,
So,
Dom's
Yeah,
turn.
Dom, your turn.
okay, so my most wow moments. Oh Jesus!
What the hell you got?
I have so many wow moments.
You're
that-
calling on a higher power to help. That's not fair.
Okay.
You
Actually,
ring dong.
it happened 2 years ago. In Montreal, I was doing paranormal investigation, and during my paranormal investigation, we were doing a TikTok live with a group in Montreal. And on that TikTok live, while I was explaining the history of the place before starting investigating, I had visit in my back. There was a old lady there. When you watch the picture of the old lady, she's half skin, half skeleton.
Mm.
That was my wow. But I have
Not
so
bad.
many. I have another one. A quick one. It was in Ontario. It's a military fort called Fort Henry. It was 4:35 in the morning. We were taking temperature readings, and on the recorder, we didn't hear it by ear, but on the recorder, we have in the school class, we have a concert. The young kids are singing, but it's 4:35 in the morning. There's nobody in the fort.
Cool.
So that was a wow moment.
Matt, you affect the whole nation. Scottish, French, English. Your picture floating around Interpol more than the topless Kim Kardashian photo.
Oh no!
That's the scariest thing I've ever seen. I've seen in this freaking chat is.
And I just want to send an offer out to my beautiful sister Helena. Helena, if you ever want to send me a picture of your cat, I will take it with pleasure any day. Just saying.
Oh my god.
No, Beth.
Hold on, Matt.
Our topless Kim Kardashian.
Can you ask her pictures of cats in private, of her cat in private? No.
Oh, she
I
can
got
send
a-
it in public. I don't care as long as I get a picture of her cat.
I got a picture of her cat, and that's my mom. So that was your biggest wow moment, Dom?
Well, yeah.
Can
Well,
I-
some of my I could spend a whole day talking about my wow moments, but yeah, those are 2 wow moments that happened.
Matt, what about you? I'm pretty sure I got it right when I said it, but
Well, yeah. I mean, I was doing a live stream, and I was at it was a poor farm insane asylum here in San Antonio. And I was doing a live stream, and I was on a overhang, and I got tackled so hard from the back, I got knocked off of the overhang, and I landed.
I
landed on my feet.
Mo. I'm sorry, Mo.
Why? Hold on. Why did you block Momo?
I didn't mean to. I went to go do something else, and I hit timed out. Sorry,
Oh
Mo.
my God, Nubby!
it
That's
was
what you
an
get for
accident.
having 2 fingers
You know
on
that
one
dang
hand.
on thing is right there next to the
Oh my
model,
God.
where
I'm
you can
sorry,
make the
Mo.
mods. Then you could remove or kick or put someone in timeout. It's right side by side. That's
why I went ahead and put. Some reason he was not a mod, and I had to go fix it and all that, and I accidentally hit timed out instead of mod.
Momo, if you're still listening, excuse his 2 fingers because that nub gets in the way sometimes.
I'm sorry, Momo.
We love you, Momo, bro.
I mean,
You'll be able to talk. Don't
Raider.
worry. Don't worry. You'll talk in a second.
Mo,
It's okay.
not Mo.
And snipe my nubs.
Nubs, go back on what you blocked and put them back in the channel because I can't on my side.
Well, I didn't block him. I put him in
It was a
timeout for
Oh, you
300.
put him
Yeah,
time
he
out.
timed him
Okay.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, I messaged Mo and I apologize. No, I won't. It was.
I did that. I was a moderator on somebody else's chat like last month, and I was scratching my balls, and I sneezed, and my thumb hit on somebody's name and accidentally timed them out, and I didn't mean to. That's why I don't want. That's why I don't want to be a moderator in anywhere, because if I'm scratching my balls and I sneeze and my thumb hits on somebody's name and I double tap it,
I've done it before.
It happens to the
It
best of us.
happens.
Well, it
Yeah,
happened to me.
yeah.
It happened to me in one of the Go Get 'Em's live. I was in the chat. I was spinning. I was doing pizza, and
Right.
the dough landed on my phone, and I don't know why I blocked somebody. It was so fucking hilarious.
Yep. I feel so bad. I was like,
I'm glad you made it.
I
Sue.
wrote to Sug that I told her, listen, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I explained to her, I showed her the picture. I'm doing pizza at the restaurant, and the dough went.
forgive me, Shug.
I remember that. That was funny.
Yeah.
My dough flopped
My
on my
dough hit the
screen.
floor.
I'm sorry.
Dude, it happens. It legit blocking people or timing people out legit happens more often by accident than anything. Like,
Yeah, I was Dom. I was the one that undid it for you.
Oh, thank you, Bad.
That's what you get for beating your dough all over the place, Dom, and not looking where it slaps.
Well, I was trying to work and at the same time support. So yeah.
Yeah. See, you were doing like 5 things at a time with a handful of dough. Like it. I mean, dough slaps everywhere and gets a sticky mess.
oh,
Like,
it does.
like across Nubs' face.
It
Man,
really.
I've been in
It,
time
dude,
out
when I
before
worked at
just
Domino's,
by
yeah,
saying hello.
Right?
I
They're
get
like,
dough.
what did I do? I said hello. I guess that's wrong.
Gary, what is up, brother? Good seeing you,
Hi,
Gary.
Gary. Hi, Gary.
Hey,
I
hey,
don't know.
hey.
I might be a
Well,
little
well,
old here and not hip to what the kids are saying, but is slapping dough a new euphemism for something? We get
Yes,
all over the
yes,
place. Okay.
yes.
Oh, I can
It's-
show
And
you
you
what
were
it's-
slapping
doing
dough
that
means,
while in
Kindred.
somebody's live stream, huh? So
Oh, I can show you what
I
it
go.
means, Kindred. Mm-hmm.
I swirl. I fling my dough around like a helicopter, and I take off sometimes.
Yeah, yeah.
more
It
power
wasn't
to you, man.
George. It wasn't the kind of mixing the dough like Matt's. Okay, it
Oh
was
my
What I
God.
really
really,
like doing.
I didn't say
it was
nothing.
really a pizza dough. I was really doing
No,
a pizza.
no, no.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in Nubs's bush, I like swirling it around up and down slowly
He
because that's
did.
the best way
man.
to attract
Matt,
the nubs out
Matt,
of his room.
Matt, we don't know. No, no, stop.
My virgin ears. My virgin
Oh
ears.
my God.
Paranormal
Hi,
just
Gary.
went out the window.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we told Kindred that you'll see it's pretty cool. Yeah. We have topics and we talk, but I forgot to tell you, Kindred. Sometimes we go south.
Not as bad as we used to. Not as bad as we used
No,
to.
in the beginning, in the first ones, if you go back and watch the first ones were bad. We went south. Yeah.
If I don't have my gag ball and my shock collar on, give me 5 minutes, and we go out into the left field.
Ooh,
Hi,
Be
Dom.
safe,
so
Tony.
good.
Be
Well,
safe,
it's all
Tony.
good, but I'm
Matt,
still waiting on somebody
I
to go
just got a
south on me.
picture in
Then
my head. Please, do not say that again, please. I just
All
got a
right.
picture in my
The
head,
next
man.
topic.
Yeah, let's go to the next topic.
We're going to be talking
Jesus
about
Christ.
our
Gimp
worst
masks. That's our next topic.
What is it?
How to use a gimp mask properly in a haunted
no.
area.
Gas mask?
No, a gimp mask with a zipper on
No,
the mouth.
no.
No,
That-
I
not
don't
the
know
good
about all
type of
that.
mask.
Gas mask now.
I mean,
You give me
it's not the
420 and
good
I'll show
type
you
of
what a
mask.
gas mask does.
some shit. Oh, shot. Okay, Nicole, you had me like, what the heck is a shit dog collar? And then I was like,
I'll tell
okay.
you right now. You wear a gimp mask and you hide under the stairway, and then you come out and you unzip it and you say, "Where you going, boy?" Then you zip it back up and you hide back in.
I'm innocent this time, Mama. I am
God,
innocent this
Matt,
time.
you're nuts. Sorry, Matt, but you're nuts. I love you, but you're nuts. Man.
I think he knows this.
You're gonna get charged. You're
I'm
gonna
sorry,
get
I've
charged
been drinking.
for giving somebody a heart attack, man.
We're getting
That's
back
only
to
when I walk
topic.
out with my chaps on. Just my chaps.
Actually,
Oh
I
my
kind of like
goodness.
that. I kind of like that, but that's a different story.
Arena, I don't know if we're going to get back to topic or not.
Well, no, we are. The next topic is the worst moment on an investigation.
After this conversation, we go to that.
May I have
This
some
time-
answer?
This time we're gonna start all the way with Dom, George, Kindred, nobody
Keep
in
me
particular,
last.
me, and then Matthew. So nobody in particular is.
Yeah, I love coming in last.
Help me, God. Help me. Okay, worst moments in investigation. Actually, I was investigating in a place. It's called RBALLER. It's an old Scottish settlement. Actually, yesterday in Belle's live, she showed a video about that place. But we're investigating with another team, and usually when you go there, you have to ask the permission to the owner to be on the land and stuff like that. So the other team, the guy, I asked him, listen, you went to see the guy, you ask him permission. Yeah, everything's good. He knows us, and blah, 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 blah. So we start investigation. I'm on the 3rd floor in a room. It's called the dark room, if you want. There's a lot of heavy stuff there. So we're doing an investigation. We're about 6 people. And I'm right in front of the door, but at the back end of the room. We're doing an investigation, and I'm asking questions. I'm hearing something come up the stairs. So I'm saying, fuck, there's something coming up the stairs in the house. So I'm continuing my questions till I see a pistol. All you can see in the room is one hand coming in the room with a pistol and say, hey, what are you doing there? It was the police.
Oh my
They
goodness.
fucked up. They fucked up all our investigation. They took us out to bring us to the streets. Once we got to the street, the owner saw it was me. He goes, "Oh, it's only you." He goes, "Why didn't you come in the day and tell me you were there?" So I gave shit to the other guy, but the whole investigation got ruined because the police came.
Thank God I've never had to deal with, knock on wood, never had to deal with any police on investigation yet.
Well,
But
it was
it
freaking
happened. It's
scary.
going to happen eventually to everybody. So
It's freaking scary. You're in a dark room. You're doing an investigation, and all you see is a hand with a gun coming in. Then after that, you hear talking. What are you doing there? But at the beginning, you can see the hand
All
and
you
the
see
gun
is
coming in the
gun.
room.
Yeah, I can understand how y'all would feel.
Yeah,
like,
but in dark, you move, you do a bad move, and the police gets freaked out. He's gonna fucking shoot you.
Yep.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that could be a really bad situation.
Let the demons come out on the investigation, but don't bring the popo.
Yeah,
That's
right.
scarier.
That's why
Yeah,
we're
no,
afraid of
no, Val. No,
live
I
people.
don't like the popo. No,
I love the popo around here. We got like 3 cops around here, so it's always great where I live. We only got 3 cops in our county, so I'm happy with that. Like,
Nubs
Oh,
is
you
going.
got
We
it
have
made.
only
I got
3 cops.
9,000 cops in this county, and there ain't nothing here but cops.
Nubs is going. We have only 3 cops. My uncle, my cousin, and his son.
I am a popo. Sorry. Oh, that would have pissed me off.
You lost your SB7 on investigation.
Yeah, SB11.
Me, my cat, my kid.
Or legs, one or the other.
God, I ain't played Pokemon Go in forever. That's the OG random Nautica right there. Pokemon Go. But yeah, that would definitely. I can see what that's definitely a freaking.
Yeah, it was a bomber. It was a bomber because the place, like I said, I call it magical. It's here. I would say in all the investigations I've done here in Quebec, in Canada, I would say that place is on my top 3 places to investigate. In Quebec, it's going to be my number 1, but in Canada, it's on my top 3.
What about you, George?
Yeah. Well, the worst thing ever happened to me is I was getting ready to go to a friend's house, and she knew I was coming because her light bulbs blew, and she just put new ones in a couple days ago. And I mean, not just blow out; it shattered the light bulbs. And and every time it done that is when I showed up. It's like that spirit was so mad that I was coming over. That's about the only thing I could think was the worst I was getting married. But she knew that I was coming over before I even told her. I was just going to swing by and say hello to her and see how she's doing. And every one of her light bulbs in her house will explode. And she goes, I knew you was on your way. I said, how do you know I was going to be on my way? Because all my light bulbs in my house blew. And I'm going,
You got that kind of energy to you?
I don't know. I had no idea. I like get a couple people who are legit that wants to go ghost hunting. I'll show them a couple places. I'll show them some creepy places if y'all want to go. But I'm telling you, I would love to see what's around me, because kids are looking at me and they see this glow around me, and their eyes not even looking at me. It's like they're looking all the way around me. Everything around me is like, okay, even the kids see something. I don't know what they're seeing, but they're seeing something. And that lady knew when I was coming over to visit her, and I don't even have to call her. I'm just going to go swing over and say hello. And she knew I was coming. And every time I come over, before I don't even have to tell her, just show up, all her light bulbs in her house will blow. That's just weird. It's like that spirit don't like me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. That just don't make sense. Is anybody out there? It's quiet.
We're listening. We're listening to what you're saying. Val is saying.
I'm here. Don't worry.
Val is saying she would bring a sleeping bag.
Nubs is washing his nub in the bathroom very slowly.
Yeah, I told him to wash his hands too.
Yeah. But, you know.
You told him to wash one hand. What about the other?
Scrub that nub good. Anyways.
Oh, Lord.
You got to clean his down south nub as well.
I know, right?
I back.
You got your nub waxed?
No, hold it. Bets. Yeah, I think you're the next one.
Kindred is, because it goes from.
Oh, Kindred, you're gonna go up, down. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Kindred,
I'm last.
You're next.
Worry.
In my worst moments, that's not. I don't really have too many other than, you go on an investigation and you've got all this great evidence and you come home to edit your videos and then you realize, wait, I don't have any sound. Okay, well, I'll just pull it off of this other camera. Oh, that camera's battery died. And this camera's ran out of storage. And it always seems to happen almost every investigation. Something happens like that where I missed the evidence and I knew it was there. I'm like, this is going to be great. And then I don't have it.
I feel you on that. 3 weeks ago, I went to investigate with Huntophobia here in Montreal on the Haunted Mountain. We lost half of everything we have. Recorders, video cameras and stuff. It got corrupt. So I do feel you on that. So it happens. Like I said, it happens sometimes, and that sucks real bad. Especially when you have something special you want to show.
Yeah.
And you can't show it that no more.
Yeah, I remember when you lost your footage for Moundsville, Nicole. I remember you telling me you was pissed about that.
Yeah, wasn't that like yesterday or the day before?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I remember that when she had the freaking. She lost a lot of footage a while back.
Night
Yeah,
Wolf.
you need to get some sleep.
Have a blessed night.
Good morning, Helena.
I love you, mommy.
Sleep
Yeah,
well.
it wasn't at Moundsville. It wasn't just Bell. Hensley lost some.
Yep, I remember Hensley
Ghost
too.
Ops. Who was there too?
Everyone.
Don't worry, Helena. I got your bed warmed up for you already.
It was Nicole, wasn't it? Didn't Boots lose footage too, if I'm not mistaken? Like a lot of people at Moundsville that day lost so much stuff, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, everyone was.
Oh,
I had to leave her bed to go snuggle with Dubs.
And Nicole, you're not the first person I heard that from. A lot of investigators have then told me about losing their footage there.
Yeah, I swear I heard it last night from somebody that
love you, Helena.
Yesterday that they lost something and like ruined their entire investigation looking for their equipment.
the fuck was that?
I think you were probably on Belle's live yesterday because she spoke about it yesterday too.
Something touched my foot, and I had to look back, and it was a freaking mouse. It was a damn mouse. Yeah, I got like 3 mice in my room.
Get you a BB gun.
I don't mind them. They don't bother. They don't chew none of my cords. So I was like, all right, as long as y'all don't stuff with my stuff, I don't care what y'all do. Y'all gonna sleep in my bed or with me. I had one of them cut up my chest one time. I woke up and it was sleeping in my chest.
Oh,
Dubby
no.
will cuddle
Oh, yeah.
anything that's hairy.
You
Had
were
it on my
cuddling
chest
with
before
a
and
mouse.
covered up with a blanket.
I was. I cuddled with a mouse. I named him Fred, actually.
Like I said, Nubby will cuddle anything that's hairy.
I love the hairy. Hairier the better.
Hairy
I'm
and
gonna go
wiggles.
shave.
You got a mouse named Lemmy Winks?
Yes.
Wings. I like
Yes.
that.
I'm gonna go
South-
shave.
South.
What do you want to say? Don't do nothing.
Dom, you don't got no hair to be hairy, so.
I was just
Oh.
about to ask him when he was going to shave.
Oh,
No,
that's
Dang,
right. Dom has a
dang.
bit of mine. I'm gonna shut up.
Dude, you can shave, Dom. You can shave, but I don't think that's going to keep nubs away.
Hey, good night, Peyton. Thank you for coming up in here.
That's why I
Peyton.
bought you that soap on the rope, Dom, so nubs won't sneak in on you. Because as soon as he hears that thud, he's like, "Oh, I heard something."
You can still drop a
Is that
soap
a
on a
spirit?
rope.
Yeah, I got Dom's soap on a rope. Well, it's more of a donut on a rope, but it still does the same purpose. I mean, him and Nubs when they join forces in the shower, they can share it.
Nubs
mean,
wants to know
you
how
know.
big the hole is in the donut.
I don't think I'd be showering with my Krispy Kreme.
I'm gonna shower with my.
I think I'm on the wrong panel. I will be back later on.
Don't worry, Dom. It's okay.
Did you finish yours, Kindred?
Yeah,
Oh,
I finished mine.
All right, nobody in particular. Your turn.
Have fun.
I would say mine actually started before the investigation because I have this mirror that has an entity in it, and I will only call it an entity because I don't believe it ever lived. It was constantly demanding that I let it out of the mirror. And it would even come through spirit boxes demanding that I let it out of the mirror. I knew it was there. It would wake me up even. It was always calling my name. It was just... I wasn't getting sleep. I was getting irritated. It was horrible. Well, finally, we investigated that. And it's on somebody else's channel. But, yeah, I tried to say his name was George. I called it out on that because I knew damn well its name wasn't George. Well, Nicole took care of that for me. She salted it. She blessed it. She bound it, and it hasn't bothered me since. Now, away from that, I'm trying to ignore the chat. Away from that, which can be tied into paranormal, I
But did
love...
you just say away from Matt? Like, get away from me? Beth.
Thank you, Dom.
No.
I love you, sis. I was just playing.
Thank you, Dom.
No problem.
I love looking at gravestones. And I was a young teen, and I was with my sister and she would go with me to the cemeteries, just checking out gravestones. Well, it had been raining a lot and it had stopped, so we went. And we're just walking through the cemetery, and we're in the oldest section of the cemetery. Walking along, just having a grand old time. I fall into a grave. I fell through the ground into
Oh
a
shit!
used grave,
Oh my god!
and I stopped at my underarms, and I felt nothing. My body was just dangling in the grave.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Oh.
Nuts. Yeah.
Yeah.
That will fuck up a whole investigation.
that'll fuck
That
up
hurts
anything.
me. Like just thinking about stepping through. Oh man. Oh.
And
It was a shallow
my-
grave.
My sister isn't asking if I need help. She's laughing.
I mean, I probably would have laughed at you, but I would have been like, "You need help."
Hold on. I know it's not funny. It's not a funny situation, but at
It's
the same
funny
time,
now.
It's hell funny. Yeah, I'm sorry for you, Beth, but it's hell funny.
They used to be a grave digger.
I was just dangling in there. I felt nothing. And all I could think of is, oh my God,
It was so deeper.
I was thinking something's going to grab my ankles and pull me all the way in, and all these stupid things, you know.
Oh, you caught me on my off day there, Beth. I would have done it. I would have grabbed you and pulled you in deeper.
I know. And we may have had fun even, but that's not the way it went.
Every single fucking time. Sorry.
You good?
Yeah.
You okay?
You bleeding?
Yeah, Dr. Pepper came out by the nose.
Oh no!
I thought you was bleeding or something. Like I was like, "Are you
I'm
bleeding?"
sorry, Dom.
No, it happens every single time every single time I'm on live, I take a sip of drink and something's funny. I try not to laugh while I'm drinking, but it's yeah, it comes anyways, and the Dr. Pepper comes out by the nose. Yeah.
Oh.
Now,
I just stepped away for 20 seconds to let my dog out, and I come back and you've spewed Dr. Pepper out your nose?
Yeah.
20 seconds?
Yes, sir.
Now, I know I'm not the only one that has fallen into a grave. I know I'm not. But when
I fall in holes all the time, Beth, and I'm like, whoops. Oh, I slipped.
Those aren't grave.
Oh,
My wife would have lived.
Then you throw 100 at them, and then
But when
Yeah, that's all you do.
Matthew talking Nash.
Betty is my side piece.
Yeah,
Oh.
Dom's mom, Beth. Miss.
Huh?
No one in particular. That's my mom. That's my side piece.
Okay, that's what I thought.
God, I get around and I'm not even aware of that.
Dom, I am your real father.
Well, Nicole, you weren't
You're my
around.
what?
You weren't
your real
around for me to.
father.
No, my father is Derek.
Oh,
Well, how does that work? He's younger than you.
I don't know. You told me that the other day that Derek was my father. So.
Oh no, I was calling Derek Daddy.
Daddy, uncle, brother. What?
And then you told me Dom Derek's your father.
Where's all these
my
inbreds
God.
at?
I'm seeing
I
this
know
family
that
tree
Steven song, I'm my
going
own
straight
grandpa.
up.
I always thought the inbreds were
The
too.
family tree just went whoop.
I'm lost.
Nicole, I'm lost. Here.
But my worst moment on an investigation.
Family tree looks like an Arby's curly fry.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I mean, we gave up on that stuff in the South.
I'm not eating Harvey's no more.
My
Oh, my
worst
goodness.
time on investigation was at the House of the Dead. Me, Dakota, and Rob was in the middle of filming, and all of a sudden we heard somebody outside, "Get the fuck out of my house before I kill you." Well, first of all, this house was nobody's. They're tearing it down. There was no trespassing signs. This dude was just legit saying, "I'll fucking kill you guys if you don't get out." Like, start cussing us out. So we decided the best bet, because none of us had. All we had was like a little fucking pocket knife, like that.
Just
So,
say, "Come on, buddy, I got a full bottle of KY."
oh my god. Well, for the best bet for us, we were just like, look, we're just gonna go. But when we was leaving, this dude just came out of the bushes and just starts running away from us and all that shit. But he was in the freaking bushes, hiding, stalking us the whole time, and all that. Like, that's the worst time I've had on an investigation, other than when I went to 666 for my birthday this last year. It was me, Dakota, Haunting with Hodges, his girlfriend Kyla, and Expedition with Ryan. And nothing, like, no spiritual thing happened. Like, we didn't see nothing. But on the way back, I hit a hole and I twisted my ankle so bad. Everybody beat me to the car like 10 minutes before I got there. And I'm just over there walking in the dark by myself, filming, and I'm like, man, if something comes out, I'm dead. I'm just gonna lay down and like, just take me, because if I run, I'm gonna break my leg. Like,
That's how you survive the zombie apocalypse. You just break Nubby's ankle.
That's
Yeah,
the worst thing. That's the worst thing to do on an investigation nighttime is to
is
run.
bring KY jelly?
Do not run. Do not do as Nubsy. See, Nubsy is missing fingers. He didn't tell you he was running. He fell, and a shark bit him.
Holy crap! How the hell can you not get up out of a 6-foot grave?
Well, depends
For a
how
grave
high
6 foot
you
deep,
are,
it's
man.
only 52 inches.
It must. I mean, it could have been wet and yeah. I mean, I can see it. Yeah, if it's like
Nubsy.
Nubby, have you ever climbed a 6-foot fence?
yes, and it's
I'm
not
only
hard. I mean, it's
4'11".
not easy.
Yeah,
me.
it's a fence. Hold on, it's a fence, so you can put your feet and you.
Nubsy, I'm only
In
4'11".
the south, they're all
forgot,
wooden
Beth.
poles that's
I
dated.
forgot you're a hobbit, bet. I'm just kidding. Don't kill me.
Vodka,
But
I always carry 2 bottles of KY jelly with me and a bottle of hand sanitizer, because you need to clean the entrance hole too.
oh my
Oh,
god,
you're just waiting for the
that
demons
burns.
so you can throw doom, right?
No.
Ah! Ah!
this is why I love Matt.
You know what, Nicole? This
But-
is
Squeaky
gonna be
clean.
interesting tomorrow.
Yes, that was my worst investigation. Matt, what was the worst time you had on investigation? I mean, probably
When he
breaking
ran
your
out of
leg.
KY.
When you ran out of cable.
All right, this glorious story starts with a bottle of mayonnaise,
Oh
a
my God.
field mouse, and a hole in the ground.
Why?
This sounds like my kind of
All
story.
right, so
Pay for Nubs.
so it's not really a paranormal. It was when I was cryptid hunting. So we brought mayonnaise because if you leave mayonnaise out in the sun and everything, it creates a particular smell for wildlife to come to. And so we got the cheapest bottle of mayonnaise. Okay, like
Oh, really?
75
Dunkin' Donuts
cents.
mayonnaise.
Yeah. The special kind. And we let it sit out and everything all day for like 12 hours the day before. It was all hot and stinky and everything, and it was good. You know, like a wonderful, like a wonderful Friday night in the Appalachians.
Oh my god.
You know, and anyway, so we went out to this place, this one part of the mountains and everything, in the Blue Ridge Mountains, and we were triangulating where a Bigfoot sighting was. So we were marking each tree within the triangle. So we were smearing, we opened up that. Well, I didn't open it up because that would have been quite randy. But so I got my friend to open it up for me, and he started throwing up and everything, and I was like, "Thanks for doing your job. That's all I needed you for." So I started marking each tree and everything with this mayonnaise, and we got it around and everything, and I was coming around, and there was this thing of rocks that was particularly set up, and I was like, that could be a Sasquatch, statue. That could be something out here. Maybe a spirit put it together. Maybe it's some kind of rock formation. I don't know. I'm going to load this up with mayonnaise. Sure. So I started loading it up and everything, and all of a sudden, I feel when I was putting my hand in there to smear the mayonnaise around and everything, I felt something wiggle in my hand, and I was like, either this is something that's going to kill me when it bites me, or I'm playing with a spirit's dick. And so I sat there and I let this thing, and it started licking my hand. And I was like, okay, well, this is weird. So I just grabbed it and I pulled it out, and it was a mayonnaise covered rat. I was rubbing mayonnaise all over this fucking rat in its nest. And
That's awful.
this thing came out like completely splattered in mayonnaise, and it stunk to high heaven too. And it was screaming at me. I was screaming at it like, why are you here? Get out of here. So I ended up chunking that little thing probably like 5 feet away, and I went back to what I was doing. So after I marked all the trees and everything.
Matt,
Why?
Matt, if you can laugh at me falling in a grave, I can laugh at you right now.
I know, right?
Do you see Gerstov's comment, Matt?
Matt has all the crazy stories about.
Yes, Scopes. Yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna put that on NubHub one day.
Yes.
Yes, Nicole. Right, Tony? But I mean, after I got through marking these trees, and everything, there was another hole in this pine tree. So what does Matt think? Let me stick my hand into this hole too, with mayonnaise all over it.
why am I not surprised?
Matt needs to stay out of holes.
If I find a hole, I am investigating it. I am putting my whole hand and as far as my arm can go into any hole.
Did I really?
I'm closing my legs right now.
That's supposed to say mayonnaise, by the way, people. That's supposed to say mayonnaise.
What'd you say?
Mayonnaise.
All you need is vegetable oil and one egg. That makes
Gotcha.
mayonnaise.
I think Sasquatch has that. I think Sasquatch has that. But anyways, so
that's what
I put my hand into this hole, okay, and I'll start smearing the mayonnaise around and everything. Don't ask me why I didn't use some other kind of like scientific, idea or anything. This is when I was, like 17. Matt didn't think fully with his top brain at that time. He just found a hole, and I had a hand. Okay.
Actually, do you think? I don't think you're using the good part of the brain when you see a hole. You see a hole, and
I never do. I never do. The blood goes straight down. The blood goes straight down.
At all.
Hey, the blood. When I see a hole and it's able to be entered.
I'm having that issue right now, Nicole.
Instincts come in. Instincts. I mean, all you need. I mean, like with a pine tree, all you need is pine sap. I mean, you may have the stickiness to be stuck in that tree, but all you really got to do is just like pop it off with a knife.
I was about to say all you have to do is wiggle it.
Well, yeah, you can wiggle it. I mean, yeah, you can wiggle it pretty good. I mean, but you don't want to exit the hole when you're wiggling it inside the hole. I mean,
God bless anybody who is just joining this live stream. Coming in on this conversation.
So anyway,
this is what I did. I told you. Sometimes we go south, and yeah.
I mean, I'm from the south, but damn.
No, that's way deep south.
Yes, this is wonderful Tennessee Appalachian Matthew story time. I got like 50 mil. I got a novel of one-time stories.
Write your book.
Yeah. You know what, Matt?
What?
A little wiggle can get you a long way.
Hey, what did they?
The title for your book? The Wiggles of
Doug's
Matthew.
gonna fall off the bed over there.
3 times the lady. Matthew's bedtime stories. That's it. That's the name of it.
No, call it the Wiggle Stories of Matthew.
Yes, Midnight Wiggles.
Oh yeah.
Oh
We
goodness.
do that.
Late night giggles with giggles with Matt.
All right.
Late night giggles with Matthew's Wiggles.
Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah.
Can I be on this
we're
panel
done.
when you do this, Matt?
Yes, you can, Dubby. Yes.
The next topic we're gonna be talking about.
I'm not done with the story. I'm just
We're still in the mail.
I'm just licking the tip of the iceberg. No.
Oh, my bad. Keep going.
Yeah.
The tip.
So, anyways, just licking the tip.
Yeah.
So
That don't sound
after I
like
got
either,
done
man.
playing with the
Oh man, it doesn't.
After I got done fisting the hole with mayonnaise in the pine tree, I turned around and I started walking. Okay, this is why now I carry a 6-foot walking stick with me. Always carry a big stick and walk silently in the woods, kind of thing. Because you always need to poke where you're going, because that's common knowledge. Poke the surroundings when you're walking, because you never know where you're gonna go. Anyways, I took like 5 or 6 steps to see where I was going, where I'm going to set up camp and everything. And I walked. Yes,
we know you're just looking for more holes with that stick. Come on.
I kind of was, but anyway, I take a step back and everything, and I go past the rock formation, and all of a sudden, I feel something loose. And my next step goes in, and in the South, there's moonshiners that make booby traps all over the place. So you're around a moonshiner's area. And what happened to me was I fell into a pit that was dug out by them. And when I landed there, I mean, they make all kinds of traps. They make shotgun shells with a nail on it, with tripwire right at the legs. So when you hit the tripwire, it sets off the mousetrap, punctures the shotgun shell, and blasts you in the shins to drop you into the woods so you die, or have wild animals come and eat you, things like that. So I fall into this hole and everything, and I'm looking around, looking up and everything. And all of a sudden, I hear this crying in the woods, and I'm like, "What the? What the? Hey! I mean, if you would have told me that, I wouldn't have pissed myself afterwards. But I mean, I'm sitting there, I'm on my back, spread eagle in this hole, and I thought I was going to hear the Deliverance banjo song in the trees. But I get up, and it was only like to my waist. Like these rednecks didn't really dig that good of a hole. But I get up and everything, and I start walking around, and I find my camping spot, set up camp and everything. And that night, I heard two voices in the middle of the woods going at it, and I thought it was Sasquatch. I thought maybe the mayonnaise and everything was going at it. No, it literally was like the Deliverance like Deliverance. These guys, I put my hand in the holes where these two rednecks were literally dendrophiliacking a tree. They were fucking these holes. And my hand was in there, like putting mayonnaise into it. And, yeah.
Mm.
And they turn around
to do that with the trees, man.
You sure that was mayonnaise?
Yeah. I
Oh,
guess
okay.
they had fun with the extra lube. I mean,
Poor mouth.
'cause- yeah. And I get up and I'm like, what the fuck are y'all doing? And they look at me, what the fuck are you doing here? And I was like, I'm looking for Bigfoot. And they're like, well, we're fucking trees. And I was like, am I literally having a yelling contest with y'all in the middle of the woods with two rednecks trying to have sex with a tree and a rock formation? And we just stopped and we looked at each other for like it felt like 30 minutes to an hour, but it was like 10 minutes.
Oh my God.
And I said, you know, my hand was in that tree with mayonnaise, right? Soured mayonnaise. And they're like, well, you know, my dick was in that tree like yesterday. And I was like, good point. I'm going home. So I packed up all my stuff and I left those woods. And I never went back to those woods again.
I think Matt made this all up.
Nope. No, I didn't. Once I got another story. Oh, I got more stories.
I'm
But-
sure.
Helena's back. I thought she went to bed.
Hey, mommy.
Does someone else want come up? If it does, I'll step down and let them come up.
Hey, Helena. How you?
George is like, I can't handle this no more.
No, it's not that. It's just respect. Anybody want to come up on panel? If y'all do, I'll step down.
Well,
Dom, your
Helena,
mic's
Matt will
off.
tell you some bedtime stories, and you definitely won't be able to sleep.
Matt,
Oh yeah, I can tell you.
Matt.
I know what happened.
Matt,
with
Matt.
Yes,
Was those two rednecks your disciples?
I wished.
Oh
I would
no!
have brought them everywhere. I would have brought them with me. I would have had a whole entire like 12 of them. Maybe their whole entire family. I mean, you know, because
I know what
You could-
happened with Helena. She heard all the laughter and she knew she was missing stuff.
No, she heard talk about mayonnaise and had to get on up here.
Oh no!
Well, you missed,
Yeah.
I love
missed
you,
all the
Mama.
part about mayo. You're gonna have to rewatch this and listen to the
soured,
part.
heated mayo being shoved in holes by my hand.
Oh my lord!
Ooh, that just makes me want to gag. No.
He came back for the tree fucking red.
Nicole,
Yes, Nicole.
An intro with Bully
Nubsy,
James.
highlight what
Oh.
Nicole just put in the chat.
I did.
No, I need a mayonnaise covered rat playing the banjo.
And two moonshiners.
Yes.
Oh goodness!
Oh Jesus.
Oh my God.
It's
Okay.
all
Anyways,
bad.
next subject.
That's legit a terrifying thing to do. Like, I would probably, first of all, if I put my hands in mayonnaise, I'm puking to begin with.
It's slimy and it's silky, but afterwards, after you get this glisten on your skin, like you know.
No,
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
not eating mayo no more.
Anyways, guys, the next subject we're going to be talking about is paranormal.
What?
Matt,
Wait, what?
check Tony. Tony has a question for you in the chat.
Okay.
Do you know?
It's a mad.
Hey, Tony, I actually left the jar there open, so maybe they probably used that on their girlfriend or their sister that night. I don't know.
Oh goodness.
I mean, because they were when they talk when not all of them have a sister, so they have to come up with new things. So maybe the knots on the trees reminded them of their sister, and that's why they needed that hole. I mean, yeah, right.
But yeah, we're gonna be talking about paranormal apps next.
Oh, paranormal apps. Okay.
The only one I got.
Mail is finished. Okay.
Yeah, the only paranormal app I use is, I mean, yes, a lot like the Necrophonics is good. A lot of people use it. I use the Portal app, and I have gotten. I just can't get that last conversation out of my head. Woo! I've gotten so much crazy stuff out of the Portal. And I've had both. I had my nickname Nubs, and I've had my real name Dallas. Said through it. And everything on my phone and all that is Nubs. There's nothing that has to do with my real name on my phone at all. So when it comes up Nubs or Dallas, when it comes up Nubs ain't a common name. So. But yes, I've heard people talking about the Spirit Talker. I've never tried that one personally. Of course, like I said, the Necrophonic. I don't know much about
is that one.
I don't know much about these paranormal apps. I mean, I've done Randomnautica and all. I guess that's considered the paranormal app. Randomnautica, Scaranoia, and the one that Omar did. Intentions. I'm pretty sure all three of them are. I think they're paranormal apps too. The only one of them I've tried is Randomnautica, and I personally hate Randomnautica. I've never got anything from Randomnautica, and it just, to me, that's not that great of an app. But like I said, the Portal is the one that I use.
Randomnautica, I did it a couple of times. I ended up in parkings, private homes. The only time it brought me to one place, and that place was sketchy as hell. But when I say sketchy, it was sketchy as hell. But yeah, I don't really use it. I have it on my phone, but I don't really use it.
Yeah, I don't even have it on my phone anymore. I mean, since I got my new phone, I hadn't downloaded it just because it's not my thing. I'm not a Randomnautica. Like, I mean, I'm not dogging people that do it because, like,
I'm not either. But like
Double
I said,
D Paranormal and PLE and Shaney have found amazing freaking places using Randomnautica. They have found epic places. I guess just where I'm at is just not all that great.
There is a thing called the internet also, Dubby.
No, that's true. I never heard of the internet.
Oh, well, it's this wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing that you can find places and you can go to that location. On the internet. Yeah, there's a lot of mayo at these places.
See, the way I do when I go to a location, I like just to ride down back roads and.
But most of these Randomnautica things, people find the location first, then they do the Randomnautica. I hate to tell you that. It's like, oh, Nubby, I'm gonna find my Randomnautica, and I'm going to go down to the same place that I broke my leg at on the live stream, and I'm going to be like, oh my God, I put in murder, and guess where it brought me to? An abandoned asylum that nobody knows about.
Oh, when I get up to Texas, you're taking me. No.
Well, I'm gonna take you to other places, but
We're going to the we're going to the sex shop this time, and I'm not.
Hell yeah, we are.
Out. I'm not going to get kicked out. Get us kicked out for saying
You're going where? You're going where?
Matt did a live stream like last week.
No, I know that he got kicked out.
Yeah,
Nubby got me kicked out. I didn't get kicked out. They were all fine with me going into.
Nubsy was on the phone, so you got
kicked out. The woman heard me say, "Where are the edible panties?" kicked us out. Oh, that's a different subject, though. Sorry, we're talking about.
I was like, I'm not recording. I'm on a phone call.
I'm on the phone with my pappy. Hang on, covered in animal and what?
But you can't always believe all these apps. You can't. You just
can't. I know. I don't personally believe a lot of them. Like, I like the necrophonics. I'm not paying $10 for it or whatever. I'm just not doing that. That's why I go with the portal.
I use necrophonic. I use Iobolus.
Iobolus, I heard that's a good one.
I really admit. Well, see how stupid I am. I had the real obelisk.
Oh, yeah, you did.
When the 5 came out, I had it. I did a trade to one of my good buddies. I traded him my obelisk 5 against a paranormal puck.
Oh.
So, yeah. So, that's why I got the app iObelisk, and I like it a lot.
What about you, Kindred? What kind of apps? Or do you use any app on the phone at all, like paranormal apps at all?
The main one that we've used was the Paratech, and at first I didn't really put much thought into it, but we've used it a couple of times and things come out of it. It's like, how did it know that? And I'll give a couple of examples, like just sitting in a restaurant waiting on our food to come out, we thought, hey, let's just put off the Paratech app and see what it says. And it ended up coming out with our server's name and spelled it correctly as well. And we've also used it where we also had dowsing rods. And so we're communicating with the spirits, and we'd ask the spirit, okay, did you say that word or not? And they would tell us yes or no, so much where we didn't even have to ask them anymore. As soon as a word came out of the Paratech, the dowsing rods either crossed or opened up. So we knew. So sometimes they were saying the words in the Paratech, but, when it comes out demon and Satan and get out and things like that, the spirits aren't actually saying that.
Yeah.
David? What?
Damon.
Kindred. I understand what you're saying, brother.
It's a Damon.
Thank you for another paranormal investigator coming out and saying this crap.
Yeah. Matt gets tired of everybody thinking it's a Damon.
Oh my God. There's a Damon in my greenhouse.
There's a Damon in my house. There's a Damon in my house.
There's a demon playing with my tinfoil.
Well, I mean, now demons have evolved into, the epidermal pedestrians.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell, I see more demons at, geriatric hookup sites than anything else.
You're right, Nicole. Sometimes it does.
I thought you were going to say hot topic.
Like,
okay.
Like it's a
that too.
Yeah.
All the people with Nightmare Before Christmas shirts.
Well, Nubs, I'm going to get out of here. I got to go sleep. I got to get up in the morning. I'm going to go magnet fishing.
Ooh.
Cool.
I want to go magnet fishing so bad.
And I'm going to give a magnet away to a person
I
want to teach how to magnet fish.
Well, thank you for coming up, George. Always good seeing you, man, and I'm glad to see you back.
I brought mini
Take care, brother.
Good meeting you, George.
You too. Later, y'all.
Later,
Take care, brother.
Good night, George.
Good to have him back. He ain't been on my panel in about a year.
Yeah, I went magnet fishing the other day with Mini-Me. I wanted to show him how to do it. He threw the magnet in my face.
That sounds like
Oh,
Mini-Me.
no.
Yeah.
That's the one that absolutely loves PLE, ain't it?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah. That's PLE's biggest fan right there, Dom's
He's
son.
on.
Like,
He heard me talk on the live. He knows that I was doing a live, so he came on the side to see if PLE was on
I need to
panel.
get cigarettes in the morning, guys.
I'll tell you, when it comes to apps,
Yeah, Beth, it's your turn.
I did the random nodding once. When I put the video up on my now defunct channel, I named it Randonautica because it did not bring me anywhere I asked.
Yeah,
Or
like I
anyone
said,
else asked.
I've never had any luck with it myself, but I know people who
It
has
kept
luck and
it kept bringing us to cemeteries and graveyards. So finally I said,
hey,
that's in a
Crystal.
cemetery.
Hey,
And it,
Crystal, good seeing you,
and
sis.
it didn't bring us to a cemetery. But every other time it was. No.
I have yeah.
You are
Now,
how are you not a mod? Or Sheriff, what the why are my mods getting taken
Hey,
away?
Wicked, how's it going, man?
Sheriff's been a mod for a minute. Well, he ain't been here in a while. I know he's been busy.
Who?
I need
Sheriff.
some stuff. I need some. Send me some.
Howdy, Sheriff.
Good seeing you, Sheriff.
Hey, Crystal.
I know, Crystal. Your brother actually sent me a voicemail, and I need to check it out, Crystal.
And now, when it comes to the spirit box types apps, I really like the necrophonic. I have trouble dealing with the white noise of other things, and
Yeah.
it just is so much clearer to me.
I'm trying to think about the other app I was using before Necrophonic. Jesus, actually, go get him. Go get him is actually the she loves that app.
Love you, Mama. I'm listening.
Jesus. Echo Box. Sorry.
That's a good app.
Love you, Helena.
Yeah, Wicked, it is me.
I'm thinking of maybe switching back to the Echo Box instead of Necrophonics. But I do love my Portal Box. So
Oh my God.
Yes, Shire. Yes.
The Portal Box. I've heard that's a good one. Like, is that's an app too, ain't it? I mean, I know you got the legit Portal Box, but didn't they make an app out of it?
yeah, but I'm talking about this.
You got
box.
the real one. Yeah, you got the legit. You got like 2 or 3 of them, don't you? Yeah, because you're giving me one when you come up to Virginia.
Yeah, Serena, I hate the white noise because I have ADHD, and I get lost in the white noise and forget to listen to the voices, and then it gives me a headache, and it just doesn't work.
Or else
It
I
doesn't.
like the white note.
My
I like the
attention's
white
on the
noise.
white noise, and that's not good.
The multiple voices and the girl that keeps screaming and whining and crying on necro and everything, that gives me a headache. Yeah, that bullshit. I mean, I understand that creator wanted a fear factor in it, but it's stupid. I mean,
but at the
it's a
same
stupid
time, when you have a newbie using that thing, they think that the scream
yeah.
is part of paranormal, so they freak out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But if you wanna break out the white noise, you can use one of those things.
See, I'm going old school. I got an
What'd
old
you-
DC
Hold on.
receiving.
This is a pack of cigarettes.
That's a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Why does
Everybody has
cigarettes have
that.
a baby crib on it? What the?
Yeah, hold on. See, I have another one,
Blame
another pack of
Canada.
cigarettes. There's a lady guy in there.
I knew Canada
I'm,
was weird.
I'm confused with Canadian
The other
cigarettes.
pack of cigarettes is a small kid.
Oh my god, they
Yeah.
legit trying to make people stop smoking cigarettes.
This is a law. You can't sell cigarettes here. I don't know everywhere in the States, but here, part of Canada, everywhere in Canada, you can't sell cigarettes if you don't have a small thing
Damn.
like this.
A baby crib on it. Okay.
Yeah. The
No,
other
I
one, like
hadn't
I
heard
said,
it. Well, I knew that was gonna
Wow.
happen sooner or later. Poor Matt can never keep.
But
the cigarette going.
yeah, but this you can hook up this on the SB7, SB11, S-Box, and it will cut down the white noise.
Oh, Sue,
This
you're
is
in
a pack of
Australia.
cigarettes.
Damn, Don,
That's
why are
a
you
pack of
flipping me
cigarettes.
off?
Hey Beth, I didn't know you smoked menthol.
We're Christmas together.
Oh my god. Hey, what's up, too
Hi,
cool?
Banshee. Yeah, so this bed could help you with the white noise to reduce the white noise, and you can set with the buttons. You can set up, down on the degree of noise you want. So you can do as a big portal and cut all the white noise out. All you're gonna have is the voice of the spirits.
Yeah, I've never heard of that app. I mean, I've never tried that app, Tony, the Spiritus app.
I've heard of it.
Oh, Colleen's in the
That's
house?
it.
I didn't see Colleen. Where's Colleen?
I've heard good things about that ANC Mini, and I know other people use like
Well,
what's that? The
I
the
haven't.
pedal.
Oh,
I was
Colleen
supposed to-
changed her name to Banshee. Okay.
I was supposed to go on the reserve to get cigarettes, but usually it's a blue pack I have. But yeah, those are cigarettes from the store. Since I haven't been on the reserve, I'm going. I'm supposed to go Monday. Hope so.
I'll tell you, when I visited Canada,
Mm-hmm.
I started rolling cigarettes. It was so damn expensive there.
Oh, you don't smoke,
Well-
Crystal? Hey, I mean, I wish I didn't smoke, to be honest with you. I wish I could just put these down and I would breathe better and wouldn't die first thing in the morning. And yeah. The plasma. Oh, it's on the lap. It's on the
That's
laptop.
that's the
Okay.
cigarettes I buy on the reserve.
Hang
I'll
on.
be back in 2 seconds.
Oh.
Those cigarette packs in Canada are weird shaped. Apparently, I'm not used to seeing them in that
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not either.
rectangular shape.
Blame Canada.
Blame Canada. Blame Canada.
God.
Hey, I feel that.
Oh,
I
man.
feel that. Wicked. I roll with no cigarette. Yeah, I feel that.
I mean,
Oh.
I'm probably the
Wicked
most
just spent
skeptic.
420 on us.
It says left
I'm
I
probably
would
the
quit.
most skeptic.
I
What?
would probably quit if I had to pay $30 for a pack of cigarettes.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
The what? How much?
$30 in Australia. All right,
No
Crystal, thank you
way.
for coming.
$30 for cigarettes.
a month, but that's because she rolls her own. So
No,
she just buys the papers and the tobacco.
No, that's a pack, she said.
Yeah, vodka has to pay $30 a pack. Ooh.
I was reading what Tonya said.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can do.
Packs.
I can do
Those
$20
packs,
and all
are-
that.
Oh, geez.
This is a pack
I
of
grow my own
25.
tobacco, so
$30 a carton. I'm good.
This, well, actually, I pay less than that. This is from the store. Each pack is $13 if you buy them at the store.
That's
Oh,
ridiculous.
That's
If
a
you
pack
go
of
on the reserve,
25.
this is what I take. Those are native cigarettes. When I buy them on the reserve, one carton of cigarettes is $24.
See, that's what I
Candy.
need to do. I need to start going to freaking Cause yeah, I need shoot.
Well, I get everything on the reserve. I got my cigarettes. I get my sage, bluegrass, etc. Um, sweetgrass and stuff like that. I get that from the reserve. So
What the hell?
that's nuts.
Wow.
God. Yeah, I
Damn.
couldn't figure out who you were, Colleen, and I realized you changed your name.
New York is $15. When I
What Colleen is that? I have no clue.
went to
Oh,
Yeah,
got it.
calling
which Colleen? Because I know a Colleen in Florida.
I forgot her name.
no that's
I mean, what was her name?
calling bad cause something.
Badat?
I can't
Yeah.
remember.
Badat.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Colleen.
Yeah, on the reserve, seriously, I pay really cheap for stuff, so I like going there, and plus I know people on the reserve, so I talk with the elders and stuff like that, and
Ah, okay. That's what. Okay,
Yeah, that's what I said.
I like the name. Too cool for Banshee. Man, that's ridiculous. Like, and that's just ridiculous to what they do to freaking in Canada on the cigarette packs. Like, cigarettes kill everybody. Yeah, we know.
Well, they do.
Every time I see one of them cigarette
actually,
commercials,
if
light
you
up
go
a
to the
cigarette.
store, you can't see the cigarette packs. And all the cigarettes, if you buy whatever kind you
Oh.
buy, they're all going to be gray, black like this.
Yeah, they're determined to freaking make people
This
quit.
is you can't show those the small cigarettes with taste like cherry, peach, and stuff like that.
See, we don't have them around here.
No,
We
we
don't-
don't have those.
No, they got
At
rid
the
of the
store-
flavor thing.
At the store they sell a pack of 5. It's like $20 something to buy 5. You go on the reserve, you can buy a pack. Well, it's not a pack; it comes in a baggie. You can buy, I think it's 50 cigarettes, whatever flavor you want for I think it's $3.50.
Yeah, hand rolled and pre-rolled. Like we used to in Tennessee, we had Smoky Mountain tobacco, and it came from the Cherokee. It came from the Cherokee Reservation and everything, and it was $20 for 200
My bad.
cigarettes.
Hey,
And the
Gus.
reason why it was so cheap is because they had um, filter cigarette rolling machines where
Mhm.
you had to put in the tobacco and everything, and you had to load up the machine and all that stuff, and the machine did all the work by filling them for you, and you just took the whole entire loose cigarettes home with you, but you got 200 for like $20.
Mhm.
But they stopped. But wonderful, one of our wonderful presidents in the recent years said no to that because it couldn't be taxed.
It was me.
So,
I'm sorry.
yeah, get the hell out of here.
See the cigarettes you're talking about, Matt. They sell them on the reserve here. It's a Mohawk reserve. They sell them on the reserve, but you don't need to put them in the machine and stuff. They're already pre-rolled. One bag of 200. One bag of 200. It's like a big baggy bag. One bag of 200. I think it's $12.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
what happens with those cigarettes is those are called the cheap cigarettes. They're all the rest of empty tobaccos of every kind, and they shoot them in the cigarettes to make more cigarettes.
Yep.
So sometimes you'll get a really good batch. You'll have 200 good cigarettes, and sometimes you'll have like half a batch
200 crap
that's
ones.
shitty. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's why
I mean,
so that's why I
it
buy
was-
them in pack like that. Those ones are 25 cigarettes in one pack, 200 cigarettes for $24, and
That's not bad. That's really good.
I haven't had no problems at all with that.
Yeah.
If I
And
could,
Well, that
if I
was
could
the only
ship
way
some,
they could.
if I could ship some to the States without having problems, I would send some to you guys. Yeah, the reserve
See,
is like, it's
the
not
weird
even
thing
20
is,
minutes from here.
cigarettes and alcohol and all that are going up, but marijuana prices stay the same.
Over there,
Not
over there on the reserve, you can buy a 60 ounce.
that I know. Not that I know. I wouldn't. I never smoked marijuana in my life.
You
But
Yeah.
you can buy a big 60 ounce of vodka or rum for $25.
Yep.
see, that's not worth it. Vodka. The cheapest I'll pay for vodka, just because vodka. That's why vodka is my favorite vodka, because I fucking hate vodka with a passion. I cannot drink vodka.
Nubs
No, but
drinks
I'm telling
McCormick
you,
vodka.
I'm telling you, you can get
I drink Fireball.
pretty much
Oh
anything
God,
you
don't
want.
bring up the Fireball.
Sometimes the guys goes to the guys on the reserve go to the States, so they cross the river. On the other side is the States. So when they do that, they bring back some tequila, Patron tequila. One bottle of Patron tequila sometimes can cost me $15-$20.
Yeah.
For the big shitload of bottles.
Dude, I can get
$400 an ounce.
I can get an ounce for $250 if I really wanted to.
What?
An ounce of marijuana for $400. That's expensive.
That's way expensive here on the reserve. Well, you go on
By
the
the way, our
reserve.
topic is over, so right now it's just BS time.
You go on the reserve where I go, and the main road is the road where all the white people go, and you have small
Damn
shacks
white people.
selling an ounce of weed for $80.
$450? What the hell? Where are you? Good day.
That better be some of that fire.
That better be that one
Yeah.
hit. I'm messed up for hours stuff right there.
Oh, dang. Give me some
Tony.
seeds and I can grow it for free.
Hell yeah, same here.
Oh, that's right. I can have 4 plants on my property legally.
But
Well, we have the same
Tony,
law
you
here.
sounded.
We have the same law here too.
We can have 3 plants per person.
Yeah.
Here it's 4.
It's either 3 or 4 here. I can't remember, but
Here it's 4.
And then it's only considered recreational that way.
Take note not to move to the
Just
US.
don't take it out of your house.
yeah, Beth. don't move to the US.
I was watching everyone saying hi to Beth, and I'm thinking, no, that's naughty Beth.
I love Beth.
Yeah.
Beth's great. You're in the UK, aren't you, Beth?
Yeah, she is.
That's what I thought. Like I said, she used to be a mod, and YouTube took it away. So I got to make her one because she's.
Well, get to it, Magic Fingers.
I already did, and I didn't block.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
time her out this time.
Well, I can't tell. I can't tell. Sorry, sir. I'm on this this dollar store chat room of StreamYard. I mean,
she said, "Nah, you're the naughty Beth."
If I'm the naughty Beth, then you're the naughtier Beth.
Can I be the naughtiest Beth?
Well, you're not a Beth.
Hold on, Beth from the UK. Why don't you want to go to the US?
Because everything's too expensive.
Not as expensive as there.
Australia seems like if I go to Australia, I'm bringing like 5 cartons of cigarettes with me when I go to Australia to visit vodka.
I'm gonna send a full.
Got to learn how to get high smoking kangaroo meat.
hell yeah, koala meat.
No, it's all
koalas.
I think we lost Belle. Nicole, she's gone on the res to get some cigarettes.
I used to order from a reservation, and I was only like paying $8 a carton.
Yeah.
Well, I'll probably be out that way. I'll probably be out that way soon, Beth and Nicole. I'm going to the res.
How far are y'all from Cherokee, Beth?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Nicole, how far are we from Cherokee?
I know a few people that live on the reservation in Cherokee, like 2 of them.
From where I am, it's a 4-hour drive.
Oh, that means Matt, from where you are, you're only like a 4-hour drive from my house.
Nicole's looking it up.
Hell, Nubby. That's why I'm keeping you
Matt-
warming, Nubby.
So Matt, when I go down to Virginia, you're gonna come too.
Not yet. Not yet. No, I'm not staying up here for very long. I'm probably going to be leaving out after around Monday or Tuesday night because I got to get back.
Yeah, you're on the other side. I was okay. No,
Yeah.
And Texas, a small drive to Nubsy.
Oh, Matt, what time tomorrow night or tonight? Actually,
depending on if I get everything situated with my uncle's house and all his stuff and everything.
Yeah, Tony, we need to hang out.
I'll maybe leaving around 10 o'clock tonight.
well, I mean, are you not doing the live stream?
Okay.
I may.
Tomorrow's
be.
No, we did the. You remember we made it 2 weeks.
Yes.
That's how long we had.
No,
we
actually,
had 2 weeks.
yeah, he's right. Bet it's next week, not this week.
It's next week.
Oh.
Which I think I gotta find a new person to challenge because I had not heard anything from Ryan when I challenged him. So.
Well, we're all set.
Well,
we're all ready to go.
Oh, Kindred, I'm challenging you for a $10 survival kit challenge in Antarctica. So
you can't just slap it on somebody on panel and be like,
"You can't do that like that, man."
Oh, okay.
So do I need to make some kind of survival kit out of mayonnaise, or I mean, what? Throw it in the hole
mayonnaise, a whoopee cushion, a mayonnaise, a whoopee cushion, or hot water bottle, and silly string.
Okay, so we're 5 hours south of Cherokee, North Carolina.
I'm not a MacGyver.
Hey, Jenny, how's it going?
Hey, Taro, sis.
I love you, Jenny. Leave it enough to blind.
You say you were 5 hours south of Cherokee?
Yeah.
Is that? Okay. Are you in Georgia?
No.
Okay.
No, they're in North Carolina.
Yeah, but I'm thinking because the tip of North Carolina goes to the top of Georgia, and Cherokee's over there in that little tip.
Yeah.
And I went there when I was a kid, and I lived in Georgia.
Well, we're south.
You still live in Georgia, Kindred?
No, I live in North Florida now.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
I grew up in Georgia, was born and raised there.
Where at?
Around Americus and Albany, in Southwest Georgia.
I lived in McDonald. With my grandparents and everything, I lived in McDonald, Georgia.
Tonya wants you to say hi to her, Matthew.
Hey, Matt. Hey, Matthew. Hey, Tonya. How you doing?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Tonya. I'm sorry.
Matt's been.
I can't read chat. Like,
he can't read chat. I have to highlight it for him because he's on his phone.
Yeah.
Kindred, we're 5 hours southeast.
Oh, okay.
From there.
Okay, I know 2 people.
They're closer to the ocean.
Well, it's the middle of the state, actually.
Well, yeah.
I do need to get to Beth and them and go to.
Sorry, Tonya, sis.
Sneak to the Devil's Tramping Ground because you can't go there no more. So we got to sneak there.
It's posted.
It's posted now.
Yeah, I told you that.
Shit. I thought you said you're just not allowed to go. I didn't realize it was posted. I'll still have to try it just because I want to go there so bad. But are the cops there bad?
They're not good.
Yeah, but the good thing about this, Nubby, this house is mine. That's out here in Tennessee.
Oh,
Yeah.
That
Like
my
the
uncle
girls said,
gave me.
they have trail cams up too, so you'll get caught.
Oh, I can take out trail cams. Don't you mind that?
that makes me sad. I really want to visit the Double Tramping Grounds so bad.
I
Why have
did
closed it?
too, but
Why is it posted now? Like, why? Did somebody go there and do stupid stuff? Probably.
You
I've never been.
you went out there naked, Nubs, or somebody took you out there and left you butt naked. I mean,
Oh yeah, I
hey,
was drunk. My bad.
I mean, you know, and I had to drop you off somewhere.
and they thought you were the devil.
Yeah,
The
they were
bearded
like, "Look at this
devil.
hairy beast running around here."
Oh, see what happens when you put that red mask on?
Wait, Sue, you have a friend in Albany, Georgia?
Nice.
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
where I went to elementary school.
oh wow.
Oh yeah.
57,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Now, see, when
Wait,
you say,
I was born 10 miles from Andersonville, Georgia, where
Hey.
the Civil War prison camp was at. The notorious
Oh,
Andersonville.
Andersonville. Ooh, shit.
Yeah, I that's where I grew up, in that area, where my
Okay,
dad
if-
lives in Americus and my
Oh.
mom lived in Albany. So
Oh, they're talking
Alright.
about Western Australia. Okay.
None of
When
you-
y'all, none
when
of
you
y'all know
say
about
Albany-
Albany, about that
I knew-
Civil War.
I knew you were
Where-
talking about the
why-
Australia girls.
Okay.
yeah,
There,
there's a difference between Albany and Albany. In
Yeah.
Georgia, it's Albany.
when you say Albany, I think New York.
Well, I
Yeah.
did at the beginning, yeah, but I knew it was coming from
Ayrshire. Yeah, I'm
If
not,
you-
No, I was going to
if
say
you-
Colleen, but
I'm not gonna be
once
on
I-
for another like 3 minutes. Probably ended at 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's not gonna be a
Tanya,
long
you're in
ride.
St. Louis? I used to work in
Ayrshire.
St. Louis.
Hi to Hidden.
My
Nice.
stepdad was from St. Louis too.
I would love to visit.
I know,
St.
like
Louis.
Ted Drew's ice cream. I used to go to, what was it, Forest Park. Yeah, I used to love it in St. Louis.
I want to go
Oh,
to
yeah.
Dallas.
Oh, come on.
Which
It's
I
only a
don't know
4-hour drive from me.
is that
Dom.
nobody in
I've been
particular.
there already, Matt. I want to go back there.
I will.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying Dallas is a 4-hour drive from me and from San
For
Antonio.
real?
I
Oh,
will
Nobody
you're
never
in
wants-
San
have-
Antonio.
I'll
Nobody
never,
wants to go
Yes,
to
never
Dallas,
go back
though.
to
I
Houston.
never been to San Antonio.
Nobody wants to go
Don't
to
worry
Dallas.
about it.
Though. Like nobody likes Dallas. The worst thing in Dallas is the Cowboys. Nobody wants to see them.
Hey,
Who's
hey,
saying
hey, hey,
Dallas
hey,
is
hey.
seeing the
Leave my
nubs?
Cowboys alone.
I'll never go back to Houston.
Oh, Houston's a shithole anymore.
I
Oh,
didn't.
tell me
I
about
went
it.
there. I didn't. I wasn't too.
Oh, trust me, Beth. I'll be up there soon.
I thought you said fetus, Beth. I mean, Nicole. I thought they said right near fetus.
Yeah. When I went to Houston, I wasn't impressed by the city.
Yeah.
At first, they tried to kill me. Then
No, even worse reason to go to Houston.
they tried to arrest me. Like,
Tony.
no, hell no, I ain't going back to Houston.
Yeah,
Houston got bad after Katrina, when everybody left New
Yes.
Orleans and went to Houston.
Matthew
Yes.
Earth donut. Mustard
Don't worry, sis.
mayonnaise.
I'll bring you my special raspberry field donuts. Don't
Nah,
you
we're gonna
worry.
say mayonnaise filled for mayonnaise filled
Nah,
donuts.
raspberry
Nicole.
field, bro. Raspberry.
Nah, Nicole
It
wants that
gets
mayonnaise.
stickier. No, it's raspberry gets stickier. That raspberry jam all up in your face.
That's that
Hey.
bloody mess, isn't it?
Hey, Lynn. Always good seeing you. I love you, my
Are
sister.
you talking about doing the same thing you want to do with the mayo with the
Hey,
strawberries?
hey, like I said, cream, jelly and cream filled donuts has a hole in it. And what happens? I always slip and fall in any hole I see, Dom. Always.
Nicole really is blinking, by the way.
I love you, Nicole.
Tanya, I know where you're at. I've been to Alton too.
Nicole, if
I work-
if I wasn't married and you
That's a
weren't
good.
my sister, you
That's a
know,
good question, Beth. I don't know. I've never been to New Orleans.
My mom lives in New Orleans,
All
so
right,
I
is
know
it
all
like
about New Orleans. That
is
place
it like
is.
they show it on TV?
Well, I don't know what they show on TV. So if they're showing
Like
it,
Mardi Gras? That's pretty much all they show.
Mardi
oh,
Gras.
I've been to
yeah,
Mardi Gras plenty of times, and I had a
I
gun
want
pulled on
same
me at
here.
Mardi Gras.
Oh
I
shit!
want I want to go to cemetery number 1.
New Orleans is not safe.
No, it is not.
Ew.
Tony, see, I told you. I told
It was
you.
Matt. It
There
was
is somebody
Matt.
like Matthew everywhere. There is somebody like Matthew everywhere.
Oh man,
Oh,
Tony.
man.
Nicole.
Tony, I don't even want to know that because
I
I used
give
to be
you
in New York a lot.
I
And
give you
love
my special
sausage.
custard. You just wait 15 minutes.
Oh my god.
So you mentioned Alton, Illinois. And if I remember correctly, there was a hotel I had stayed at there where they told me the pizza delivery guy was delivering pizza, and whoever was staying in that room just shot and killed them. It's like they
Oh,
weren't paying
yeah.
for their pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Don,
happens all the time too.
Don said he's done with donuts. He ain't eating no donuts ever again.
Dom, don't worry. You can always come to Matthew's Custard Cream Palace anytime, and
Oh,
I'll
man.
load you up with a baker's dozen just for you, Dom.
This has been
Non, 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 merci. Je vais
Oh
passer mon tour.
yeah.
Je ne veux
Nice.
pas de tes beignes remplis avec des choses très collantes et dégueulasses. Alors,
Dom, I told
Háblame
you
en español.
every time you tell me your grocery
Por
list
favor.
in French,
uh-huh.
I can make another batch of custard cream pies.
Oh,
shut
no.
up, man. No, no.
Wait,
And,
wait a
and you
minute.
want to hear something funny?
Wait a
Till
minute.
till
Wait a
till
minute.
you
Yummy.
guys spoke
I gotta
about
fix
donuts.
something. I gotta fix
My
something.
favorite
Dom.
donut. What?
Dom. I gotta
Nah.
fix something. It's not
What?
Virginia. It's West Virginia.
West by God, Virginia.
I gotta wait 15 minutes. I'll get my own donut.
Hey,
Right?
Nicole, you got to wait for that dough to get plump and warm and filled. And it takes special skill and special shoving and the right amount of oomph to fill those little holes
Wow.
perfectly.
Wow.
Oh man, Mads.
Yes.
Before
My-
you and Tony start talking about custard, that was my favorite donuts.
Hey, don't let me tell
Now-
you about my secret key lime pie.
Oh, hell no.
Oh man.
No.
Why are you
yeah.
breaking all my desserts, man?
For your information, I
Hey,
ordered
you know
donuts.
that
Like
sticky
that.
filling and sticky filling in pecan pies.
I think
That-
Nicole
that's-
just called you
Matt. I'm not eating no more. Fuck the food, man.
How do you think I make that? How do you think I make that graham cracker crust stick together so tightly?
I don't care. Seriously. I do not care. Je m'en fous.
Hey, this is a very tiring job, and I put a lot of soul and effort and special love into making each and every one of these delectable, salty, and sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Over Canada.
It's special, all right.
The French here is mainly spoken in Quebec. The rest of Canada, there is French places, but not that much. And once you go in Ontario and you speak French, they're gonna run after you like you're a witch. They're gonna do a
Right.
witch hunt. They do not like people speaking French in Ontario.
It was like that when I was in British Columbia, too.
No, Tony, it's okay, man. He can keep
Nubby.
the pieces of him in everybody's. I will pass.
Yeah, brother.
Nubby.
Yes,
Do
please,
you want
Val.
me?
Do
You want me to give you a
do it, Val.
special Cadbury cream filled egg for Easter?
Yes, Daddy. Yes,
I'm glad I
Daddy.
don't like those.
Yeah.
I am so glad I don't like those.
I want to
There-
see Matt
Every
grow
time,
on
every time you
portals.
open up a thing of Jet Puff,
You're trying to
every time
leave.
you open up a
Please
thing of
try your
Jet
call
Puff
again.
marshmallow,
Matthew,
you see that smile.
if you give all of us your DNA, future will be so confused.
I know, right? I'm trying to make this a
fine.
one Matthew world.
I refuse to eat Matt's food.
I want
Come on, Matt.
to go
That
on
doesn't
portals
sound
to
good.
hell, and they say, "Do you believe in portals?" And he says, "Yes, but every one of them I've been to is filled with mayonnaise."
Oh my god. Chocolate salty balls. Now we're going to old Chef in South Park.
If it ain't got mayonnaise, it can't be a slip and slide.
Oh no!
And
How do you think?
after
How do you
that,
think I
guys-
fall into these portals? How do you think I fall into these holes? I drop the mayo and I step and I slip and my head goes slowly in.
Oh my god.
Oh
That
yeah,
mayo mixes with the cottage cheese.
That's
Yes.
a special moment.
and you
After
get
that-
you get an after smell of ricotta afterwards too.
Ew.
Look at Don's face.
Yeah, I've been doing that a lot. What Dom's doing right now.
I'm gonna be sick. Hell, man.
Remember to always
No,
carry a
do not
take
remember.
along
Do
pack
not remember. Do
of
not
Ritz
listen to Matt.
crackers with you.
Do not listen to Matt. He got a mayo infection in somewhere. Do not listen to him, please.
If it's not warm, if it hasn't been warmed by the wonderful sun's rays and it has that quite pungent aroma, it ain't ready yet.
Oh,
Hey, y'all want to hear a story?
yes.
I know y'all do.
No,
I know y'all want to hear a story.
No.
Matt, what the
Yes.
fuck?
I got a story. I got a story I can tell y'all. Okay,
Well,
I had a friend during vocational school and everything. She was training to be a nurse, okay, in vocational school. And she got a part-time job at a third shift emergency room, okay? Well, it's more than one story, okay? It's two stories. The first story was she was there with the older nurse and everything at the front desk and all this stuff, and it was like 2:00 in the morning. There was nobody in the emergency room or anything, and it's at the bottom of the Appalachians, okay? And this truck, this lifted up white Ford truck, comes pulling into the parking lot and everything, and this guy, well, the headlights of the truck was still in the door, in the windows. This guy gets out and everything. You see a silhouette of a guy get out, and he walks in. He's butt ass naked with a cowboy hat over his junk, okay? And he walks in, and the nurse is like, "Oh my God, why are you in here? What is wrong?" And he's like, I need to see the doctor because I got problems." And they're like, "Okay, they did the paperwork, put him in the back room and everything." And so she went back there and she was asking all the questions and all this stuff. And the guy was like in his 20s. And he's like, "Well, me and my girlfriend were going to get busy and everything. And my dad gave me 3 Viagras when they first came out." Okay. He's like, he gave me 3 Viagras to try. Well, I popped the first one in, waited the 30 minutes, nothing happened. So I took the next one, waited 30 minutes, nothing happened. Then he took the third one and waited 30 minutes. Then something finally happened. They did their deed and everything, and they were like, "Well, let me see what happens." He takes his cowboy hat off, and it's swollen, and it's huge, and it's looks like an eggplant because it's swollen and purple and everything.
Oh, Lord.
And the older nurse looks at her and she says, well, honey, since this is your first week, here you go. She hands her a bottle of KY jelly and and the plastic gloves. And she says, you're going to have to milk him and help and clear him. And she was back there for like an hour and a half fingering his asshole and making him come that way. And
Lord.
after the deed was done and everything, they were going to release him and everything. He walks up, still carrying the cowboy hat on his crotch and everything. And he looks at her and he says, I enjoyed that time that we had together. Here's my number. And he walks off and gets in his truck.
No.
Oh, that's nothing. That's just a funny one. Just slip and slide into the next one. Okay. It was in the middle of summer, and she was there. All right. Well, yes. Anyways, this teenage, well, not teenage, probably about maybe in their like early 20s. They both come in together. They were living together and all this stuff. And they go to the emergency room and they send her to the room. She's getting information and all this stuff. And they're like, why are y'all here? And the woman, the girl, she's like, well, I got this continuously tingling sensation between my legs that won't stop. Okay. And she's like, okay, is it hurting or anything? No, it's just an irritating, like, tingling sensation. And she's like, okay, maybe you got something, whatever. We'll go and talk to the doctor. He'll be in to see you and everything. And, well, the doctor went in and everything. He stayed in there for like maybe 2 hours. Okay. He comes back out vomiting in a garbage can. All right. Like literally vomiting into a garbage can, a doctor.
Oh, no.
And she's like, are you okay? Because they were friends. And the doctor's talking to her and he's like, okay, I went in there and asked what was going on and everything. And supposedly, and it was during the summer. So, you know, in the Appalachians, you know, 90 degrees, humidity, all this stuff in a trailer, you know, with no AC. And they were getting frisky and all this stuff. Well, they didn't have any lubrication or anything because they were poor. So the boyfriend thought it was safe to use mayonnaise as a lubricant. Okay.
Oh, no.
And well, they used the mayonnaise. And after they got done and everything, they left the window open that didn't have any screen or guard or anything on the window. It was just an open window. So that night, flies came in, and they both fell asleep naked. Okay.
Oh.
And
stop him. Nubsy, stop him. Mute him.
Found an opening.
I'm laughing.
And when he went in there, this is a wonderful story for everybody to go to bed to. Okay, wonderful story. And he
you called that a wonderful story?
No. It ain't over. It's going to be a wonderful story after this. Anyways.
Oh, okay.
So he put on the rubber gloves and he inspected the area. And he pulled his fingers out, and there was probably about 20 maggots on his finger.
Stop. Just stop.
And he pulled over like 300 maggots out of this girl. And decided to tell the story of how this happened. And just so you know that that mayonnaise will attract anything. So keep mayonnaise with you when you go cryptid hunting. That's all I'm saying.
No.
If it will attract the flies,
Never
It will
ever.
attract the Bigfoot.
Please do not listen to Matt.
Well, guys, after
Please.
that
No,
story,
never go paranormal investigating with Matt, because when
After
you
that
feel
story,
ectoplasm, that's not ectoplasm.
all
Right?
right, after that,
I'll
this
tell
is-
you what that is. Let me go over there. I'll pull out my rubber glove. I will rub my finger on there. I'll sniff it. I'll run it around in my mouth, and I'll be like, "Nope, that's not ectoplasm."
And another mouse goes flying.
Yes, I'd be like, I can show you what a bottle of KY jelly and a razor can do.
John is snorting soda again.
well, I love you guys. I'm going to end it after that panel. Y'all can stay on for a few, but I want to thank Second Star for these amazing stories that I'm going to dream about tonight. I want to thank Kindred for coming up here, and of course,
Just imagine you're having a wet
And
dream,
Dom,
and the
like
legs come open, and the second mouth from the alien pops out and goes, but it looks like a maggot.
Oh my God, man.
I love you guys. Thank y'all for coming, and I will see y'all Monday for more react.